Yo, what's up, everyone? This is episode 105 of the BLRD Podcast. As always, we have Green Tuner.
Hello.
Creamcast. Dark Side.
Hello.
And myself, the one and only, and always, the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Hey guys, what you been
Ed...
up to?
Hey, yeah, how's it going?
The Ed Underground.
That is pretty good.
Baby. How you guys doing?
You know what? Okay, here we go.
So
and we're back, baby. And we're back.
All right.
My ears.
Oh, thank you, Esdreds, for being able to.
Yeah, thank you, Dark Side.
Yeah, Esdreds, thank you. Definitely appreciate your input. Esdreds, you can't see him. You can't see him most of the time, but
That's such a
this Esdreds.
Hey, I mean, this Esdreds, like here, type something in the chat.
Yeah, please. Well, actually, they did. They said they can't hear me, and they said now it's better. So that's crazy.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
Magical, Ed.
Yeah, Ed, that's amazing how your dress can do that.
Yeah,
it's almost
amazing,
like they have a mind of their own.
Well,
that's
you
cool.
have to use your hands to type nowadays. From what I understand, your expertise, Dark Side. You have other ways to type.
Ed, what in the combination of words was that?
What? Trying to figure that one out.
Yeah, literally.
Well,
Yes?
I'm sure there's other ways of you typing before using your hands.
I think that's not what you.
Wait.
I don't think that's a dig that you think it is.
Wait. No. Repeat that. Like I don't even know what that is.
There's other ways of you typing on the keyboard without having to use your hands. I'm sure.
Use your hands.
Yeah.
Okay,
Is that what you do?
Now,
You just
like,
fantasize of a
I'm not.
Dark Side's dong rubbing all over.
Whoa, I didn't say that.
Is that what he's?
Is that what
Is
this
that
say
what
that.
it was?
Yeah,
didn't
he's
say
saying
that.
that your
That's what it sounded
massive
like to me.
dong can
Whoa,
somehow
I said
type.
none of
And
that
Ed,
stuff.
somehow Ed knows that
Ed,
you can. Like that's amazing. Ed, how do you know this intimate knowledge?
I don't know any of this stuff. I just understand the concepts and thoughts from what you guys tell me on a daily.
Like
What you guys
trying to
experience?
deflect
Yeah, he's
what
trying to
he
deflect
literally
heavily.
just said.
Yeah, you just said. I mean,
said
you went
nothing
into
of the sorts.
you went into detail about it. Please tell us more.
I know nothing more. Only know from what you guys have experienced firsthand. Or firsthand.
Us for knowing firsthand, but nobody else. You randomly brought it up, so I mean, this is kind of embarrassing. Just a
For
little
you
bit.
guys, maybe not for me. 'cause
But
I'm not
hey,
even
for our
into this,
listeners,
so.
I'm sorry. Yeah, my mic for some reason was not set up correctly. Fixed it. But all I was saying earlier is
They're
that
sorry now.
the Ed Underground, he said he's the greatest, he's
Rules.
the best. But somehow, for some reason, he mimics men who get in a ring and lather each other up in oil, and also women, who lather themselves up in oil and wrestle each other. And the Ed Underground just seems to just be a watcher or a lurker to these events, never really joining in. He said he's a fan, but it just, I feel like there's a little weird, and I feel bad for telling the Ed Underground that wrestling is fake. He didn't know that until now. There was a long story short, Ed believed that Vince McMahon died many years ago, and then he rose on the third hour on WrestleMania, whatever TV show, WrestleMania Thursday or something like that, Monday Night Raw.
Lies being told online.
And
Can we jump back to Ed's comment?
What comments?
I'd like to redirect us back to that comment.
Okay, sure.
What
please.
comments?
Much like an elephant's
Nose.
You paused.
what trunk?
Ever
Just say
to-
trunk. Yeah,
Oh,
trunk.
I thought they were gonna.
No, I was gonna say
Having a stroke there?
nose
What's
too.
going
I was
on?
like, that's not right.
It's not right, but I wanted to say nose just because I didn't
We
want
just
to.
say like Ed believes I don't know how, but Ed believes that my genitals seem to have some
Whoa,
kind of
I didn't say that.
ambidextrous qualities.
Those words
Yeah.
were not
Yeah.
spoken out of my mouth.
I'm not going to deny anything. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
flattered here. I mean, it's not my place to deny or.
I was speaking about your toes or something. I wasn't speaking about anything else besides that.
That's creepier, but
So
yeah,
a
I don't
foot
know.
fetish?
I would rather you think
Trying
about
to
my
say-
junk than my that's completely in the other direction.
Yeah. To be
I-
fair,
did you just keep thinking about my junk, please?
Just-
yeah, to be fair, like
I'm good.
I
don't know.
I like how Ed takes it into a even
Weirder.
more fucked up. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like let's keep going this way.
yeah, he's like just going left. Let's just keep
Yeah, it's
going
like
left.
my foot stuff.
Yeah, like Ed, I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised that you notice Darkseid's feet. I've never seen his toes or his junk before, so I can't talk about
I have not either.
But I mean,
I
you
have not
brought it
either,
up that he's being able
thankfully.
to type without his hands, so it seems like that's a skill that you know he has. I didn't even know Darkseid
It's
had
a skill
had
he's
toes,
mentioned,
honestly.
and I'm sure
But
that
you-
you all have experienced firsthand. Oh, what's that?
I don't look at my boy's feet, so I don't know if anybody has actual toes here. But Ed, I mean, you just went like you act like you had intimate knowledge
I mean,
of
for
each one
you
of his
being a
digits.
shoe guy, I'm sure you have seen some toes here and there.
I mean, I see my toes. Like that's fine. That's nothing wrong with seeing my toes.
He doesn't go around looking at other people's toes
Yeah, like
through their shoes.
shoes,
Or something.
yeah.
What are you
Like-
talking about?
Some wild
I'm sure he's
damage control.
imagined
right now.
this is
He
Ed,
is-
For your
Ever seen like a
imagination.
helicopter with its tail on
No.
fire, just like
No, he's-
spinning out like, oh, is he gonna land? What's happening here?
I have no idea.
He's
what's
trying
going
to
on.
redirect so hard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
lost-
trying. He's trying.
And
He's
as your-
lost track.
as your
Yeah.
lawyer and your father, I recommend that you just please stop talking. at this
Neither,
point.
neither.
Hit the stream, please.
Yeah. Jeez. Anywho,
Oh god.
Yeah,
so how you guys
Eddie's
been
home.
doing? How you guys been doing?
Not
I'm
bad.
doing good.
Good,
Okay.
good. So last week I just want to tell everybody I had a very eventful week last week. Went on vacation, went to a nice resort, all inclusive in Cancun, and it was chef's kiss, a great experience. The best thing about this resort was that it was no kids. So, I mean, it was just a good time. No annoying kids running around, making noise, screaming. It was just paradise. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been kind of sad being back home because, going to Cancun with nice 80-degree weather, even at nighttime, high 70s, and coming back to 30s and coming back to the Ed Underground has made me very, very sad. Like I was actually listening
Wait,
to
what?
Ed's stream on vacation, and my wife was like, "Turn that shit off! Like this is absolutely ruining my vacation." So I had to put Ed on mute and
That
watch
just adds to the experience. We can talk about.
and watch the
When no
gameplay.
kids allowed, Ed. He said no kids allowed.
kids
Yeah,
allowed,
of course,
so-
no kids
Probably get
allowed.
some complaints.
Yeah,
Thankfully, Daddy's home. I'm here, so
Yeah,
Kids
sure.
doing
I
various
mean,
things, I
I'm the one who
guess,
went to the all-inclusive adult resort, and you didn't. So, I mean, if anybody's gonna be the adult, it would be me and Ed as your superior. I'm obviously your father.
false.
It's just
false.
you were just the one swimmer that somehow went in backwards. It went
Best
in
in the
ass
world, baby.
backwards.
Fast
I don't.
first.
my DNA somehow didn't make it all the way.
How Ed goes through life. Just
Hit
ass
ass.
first.
Ass first.
All right.
you know.
False.
That's what he does. I don't know why, but
False.
that's just how it is.
It's just
False.
how it's just. Hey,
But a
that's how
girl
life
can
is.
dream, I guess. A girl can dream, or girls rather can dream.
What?
Ladies.
What is happening to you?
And this one
you
week
okay?
this 1 week off of streaming, I feel like you're just going back in
Yeah.
time. Like
Ed's
don't know.
having a stroke, I think.
I think,
Yeah.
Are
I
you
think
alright?
Like, are you recovering from
Darkseid was
COVID?
have one earlier.
what?
That long pause. Well, that long pause he had earlier.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. When I was trying to think of trunk.
Oh, the stroke he just had.
yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, Esdras.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
are you just being smothered back there or something? Like, please help Ed out. Like,
All I gotta say is, if someone took their time out of their day to make an account with Esdras, hey, you're a fan. So, hey, baby. I'm just saying.
Okay. Anyways, so
And I'm
Ed-
saying,
Alright.
open a window, please.
whoa.
I
have-
guarantee it's one of you three,
We have
or a fourth one that you know.
no. It's funny. We have a hot pressing message from Edge Dreads.
Oh,
Edge
shit.
Dreads said, they
It's
say
probably
they hate you.
Dreamcast.
They hate you right now. That's crazy. They actually say they hate you. They say they're saying they're being suffocated with the beanie on. So
I
Ed,
don't see those things.
okay, well, this is coming hot, and they're private messaging me right now. They said they can't breathe. You know,
What the fuck?
so
Don't
they
see
said,
those things.
they said, oh, well, if Edge Reds does say they're being suffocated right now, that's coming from your own body. Ed.
Ezra has better internet than Ed. How's that possible?
Who are you talking about? Isn't your computer always crashing, Dark Side?
Don't jinx it. You know,
Yeah.
the night is young. The
This
night
computer-
is young.
Yeah, AI can
It
hear.
is.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm not gonna
AI.
lie, I miss this. Anyhow, yeah. So other than that, you guys just been chill, been cool. But you guys
Yes.
didn't get nothing. You guys did nothing exciting the past week when we didn't stream.
No.
I'm sure I did. I just don't
I
recall
turned
what it
turned
was.
40. That's all I did.
Yeah. Can we talk about something?
Oh,
Can we talk about something?
Damn.
I feel like Darkseid has like 3 birthdays a year, right?
He does.
I don't believe him whenever his birthday comes around because
Mm.
I usually, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bad friend. I don't remember anybody's birthdays whatsoever. But I feel like we celebrated his birthday like literally 2 months ago.
There is a reason for
Yeah,
that.
it feels that way.
On Facebook, I have a false birthday, so you guys some randomly go like "Happy birthday." I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like, I mean, that was like in I don't know, whatever, June or whatever. So and then some other thing you probably have like, yeah, that's true. I don't want anyone to know when my true birthday is. So, not
So
even
wait,
What?
was your birthday the right day when you said it was my birthday, or was that a
Maybe.
lie too?
maybe.
Oh my goodness!
Well, which one?
This man is a mystery wrapped in an enigma. I just don't. I can't
Wrapped in
understand.
something.
You know, I like even to this day, I still don't know. And he supposedly has a sibling.
Were you even born?
I have never. I haven't confirmed that whatsoever. Does
Who
he have a
knows?
sibling? I don't know. I don't know if he's even real. He might be a lizard.
Oh,
I don't
Darkseid
know.
does have a sibling.
Could be all AI.
Darkseid
could be
does
all
have a
AI.
sibling.
Yeah. I mean, as our resident AI expert at Underground, do you think Darkseid is a real person?
Calculating.
Oh, this is
I like
one of them slow.
a-
It's one of them
Ed is-
slow.
Ed is
Possibly.
calculating. Yeah, this is one of
Possibly.
them.
This is Chat GPT
Possibly.
1.0.
This is
Possibly.
basically
This
like
is the AI.
Kirkman, data.
No, this is the
Possibly.
Kirkman brand data.
this is the Chat GPT that just says "Hello World."
Calculating.
They, you know,
It's
like
possible.
it just says "Hello
Possibilities.
World." That
Man,
it can't
this
actually
is
do anything else.
this is the AI, but it's on AOL, whatever.
Hey, it's
bit rate
faster
that
than
is.
your stroke.
256K
It's
straight
faster than
modem
your
speed.
stroke.
Hell yeah. And
Uh-huh.
no one better pick up the damn phone.
Yeah.
It's gonna really cost me a lot of pain.
No.
That makes no sense.
Oh man.
What?
It's
All
okay.
right.
It's okay. All right. Well, happy birthday to our resident Darkseid.
Maybe.
Whenever his birthday is, it's sometime between January 1st and the end of December.
Whatever
So,
made up date you have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get
Happy birthday.
younger every year. That's what I do.
I honestly I don't even know your birthday at this point. I don't know how old you are.
I got a
don't know
Benjamin Button situation happening.
Yeah, it's a Patel button.
how-
Mm.
Button.
Oh.
Yeah. I hate you so much.
Tell Button situation.
What?
Man. But yeah, but happy birthday sometime this
Thank
year
you.
to you.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Happy birthday as well.
Yeah.
Yes, I think.
We should do something if it is your real birthday.
Maybe if it is.
If it is?
That'd be nice.
It is.
If
Question
it is,
mark?
that'd be nice.
Yeah. Well,
No, but yeah, look, we're getting old. The looming hand of death is ever so close.
yes.
Mhm.
And,
Dang.
yeah, that's it. Turn 40. So, we're one step closer.
It's
Yeah.
a good song.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What they say, you start dying the day you were born.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just life, dude. Like, yeah, we're getting old, man.
That
Like,
went dark quick.
Mm-hmm.
Well, his name is Darkseid, so
Darkseid.
I mean,
It is
he's not.
Darkseid.
Yeah, he's not gonna be cheery and
yeah, what?
Trademark.
Yeah,
like, hey
it's
guys,
a dark birthday, bitch.
yeah, like guys, we have so much to live for. No, he's like doom and gloom. It's one day closer to death. So,
Did you guys ever? You guys watch Metalocalypse?
Yep.
a little bit?
Remember? I don't know if it was the bass player or whatever. Who's the guy with the mustache and like the sort of
the skinny
curly
guy?
fro? No,
Curly
I don't
fro.
remember. I don't remember.
Oh,
or with the fro.
Oh, yeah. I forgot his name.
I forgot
I
his
know
name.
you're
I know
talking
what you're talking about.
Yeah. Remember the episode when it was his birthday, and like when this GIF comes down with like chains and spikes and everything.
Oh, right.
And then the
They
singer's
open
like,
it up.
"We got you the most metal
gift of all.
What are you typing there, Creamcast?
Nothing. I'm making sure that my company logo on my cup doesn't show up on the stream. Because that would be stupid.
Dang, yeah,
And
that
I'm
would-
not.
that
I
would
am
be
not
smart.
as dreads. Trust me.
Oh, I didn't say you were, but now that you bring it up,
Yeah, that's exactly what you're bringing up. I know.
You wish, Ed. You
Ed,
wish.
you're so
we were
you're
at the-
so predictable.
Am I?
Yes, extremely
Yes.
predictable. But
Hmm.
yeah. That's
But
what I'm-
anyways, other than that, yeah, I really,
Other, yeah.
I didn't do anything outside of that. I don't know. Green Tuner, did you do anything, Ed?
False. Did I do anything? I did. I just can't recall what exactly I did.
So that's nothing.
Oh, you went to a card meet, didn't you,
Mhm.
Ed?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh no, fuck that noise.
Why?
So
Why?
let me see. What did I do?
oh wait a minute. No. I actually
I
didn't.
started
you
watching.
did.
I
Oh,
did.
Rewatched.
Yeah, you did.
What's it called?
what?
Shin Godzilla. Because of
Right?
Dark
Oh,
Side.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know what? For some reason, Shin Godzilla and Godzilla Destroy All Monsters.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, it melded in my mind. But yeah, know
Really?
what? I watched it again and I
That's-
forgot how insanely good it is.
That's literally two different, like completely
I know,
completely
I
different
know.
movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
It's been
very
a
different.
while. It's
Ed,
been a while
Ed,
since
Ed,
I watched.
wait, Ed, you said it is. How do you know? We covered this like 2 weeks ago that you know nothing about Godzilla. So how do you know that's two different?
Well, I didn't
movies?
say I know nothing about Godzilla, but you three know more about Godzilla than I do
No, you
because I'm
literally
not
say you
as a
do.
big fan as you three.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen Godzilla movies. I can't recall which the names of those movies are, but
Mm-hmm.
I've seen Godzilla movies. Of course, you all probably seen them all what 20 something or 36, I believe there are. Forgot the exact number there
Sure,
of movies there are, but
absolutely.
I've probably seen more than maybe less than 6.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's all good.
because I'm not a weeb, so go on.
Ed,
I'm not a Godzilla
A weeb.
weeb. Go on.
you literally have the most yaoi obsessed anime behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So
It's not all anime, baby.
no.
Wowie wowie.
No. I said the most yaoi obsessed anime. I didn't say
Yeah.
animes. Singular.
Well,
You know
there's
which one
more
I'm
than
talking about.
one anime here. In
Oh no.
Go
You
on.
know which one we're talking about.
I'm
Yeah, wait,
assuming
and-
Dragon
and
Ball
you
Z?
No,
No.
you said
No,
there's
it says
only
yaoi.
one anime.
No, I said there's more than one anime.
But there's only one
Okay.
anime that I'm talking about. We all know what it is. It's literally right behind you.
Dragon Ball Z.
It's over your. I guess that would be
No.
your left shoulder. No, Gundam Wing. Hero.
Oh
Yui.
yeah, well that's one anime of many on my wall. Go on.
Well, it's funny
I
that you're
mean,
not
Goku
disputing
Black's
what I'm
like
saying.
right there.
You're not disputing anything I'm saying about it being very yaoi. So you come to terms with that.
Yaoi, whose last name or first name is Yaoi?
Just like when something's yaoi.
Yeah.
You'd say
You lost me here.
Of course
it's
I did.
yaoi.
I mean, I know Yowie Wowie, but that's WWE stuff. But
Yeah. that's-
Okay, then we
yep.
can all agree it's yaoi wowie.
Yaoi.
not,
yeah.
no,
Alright.
you guys lost it. You lost
Yeah, I'm sure. Yep.
it. Go on.
Somebody's definitely lost somewhere. Maybe a closet somewhere. But let's not talk
Yeah,
about
you guys.
No.
In the closet.
I can't
What was that
wait.
stupid
I can't wait for Ed's awakening of that moment.
Yeah.
Like that moment where he's just watching Gundam Wing, maybe years from now,
Yeah.
and it just
Mhm.
dawns on him. It's like that just slow cut to his face, like as it
Yeah.
all just like the equations come together.
Yeah.
Well, thankfully, that never
Oh,
exists in Gundam
What's
Wing
it called?
because
That song starts playing. I'm coming out.
Yeah.
You see the final answer to the equation. It would be like
For
B,
those who don't know what
B equals D. He
for
was like,
those
oh
who
my
don't know
god.
what they're talking about, there is a
It's
anime
true.
called Gundam Wing, and it's
E
a
equals
good anime.
D.
Yeah,
Good
E
90s,
equals
early 2000s anime. Unfortunately,
dash,
there
dash.
are
makes
some
sense.
fans. I don't even know what to call them
It all
fans, but
connects.
some peoples who
It's like
have
the
their own
Fibonacci sequence.
interpretation or fantasies with this anime, like any other anime.
It's not like any other anime. This is
Oh
like
yeah,
we said,
people
it's
make
the
furries out of Sonic the Hedgehog.
sure, but this is the most exploited in that direction.
shit.
And the reason is simply
Fans.
where there's smoke, there's fire.
There's no
Right?
smoke. People made up
Thing.
smoke.
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Some people are Delulu and made up their own smoke.
I feel like this is going to be kind of like what Darkseid is saying and what Green Tuner has said. I feel like there's going to be an Isaac Newton moment with Ed that, he's going to see the apple drop. He's like, holy shit.
More like testicles drop. And that's how he's gonna find out what gravity
Makes no sense.
I wish it was like in his mind you could see the supercut of all the scenes of just like homoeroticism that in that show. It's just
False.
so much.
So much.
In
Absolutely.
my mind is how the cartoon is presented in its true
Sure.
form, not like some
I
five.
like the show. I like the show a lot.
So, same
But
here.
I'm not gonna deny what it is. It is what it is.
It is what is not what people are, or five people wanted to be.
Way more than 5 people.
Way more.
Okay, 6 people. Sure.
Alrighty. Anyways,
There's
Alright,
always
moving
that
on.
one, or in this case, 6 people.
anyone
out
that
there.
has questions, see the internet for more.
Yes.
Yeah, you won't have to search a lot. Trust
You
me.
won't have to search very far.
Sure.
All right. So I guess let's get into our first topic we're going to talk about. Obviously, the title of today's episode, we're going to talk about Godzilla Minus One. We did a little pun, Godzilla Minus Fun. Hilarious. But before that, we're going to talk about the Game Awards. Yeah, kind of a upset of a year for a lot of PlayStation owners and even PC owners as well. Well, not PC owners, I'm sorry.
No, I'd say
PlayStation.
PC owners,
Yeah, it was no PlayStation and Nintendo owners. Yeah, this was a great year for gaming for sure. With some bangers that came out of nowhere. So I mean, let's just get right into the meat and potatoes. Game of the year. Who would have saw that happening whatsoever? I think for most Sony fanboys, they would have thought, I mean, Spider-Man 2 has to be absolute game of the year. Amazing game, won accolades all around. Everybody loved it. I did not see any review lower than like an 8.5. Everybody loved the game.
Yeah, but Baldur's Gate had won every game award leading up to this. Like every major game award was Baldur's Gate. Every like site game award was Baldur's Gate came in this as the favorite.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I mean, I don't know. Like, there might be some delusional fans out there that thought that Spider-Man had a chance. Spider-Man's a great game, but there was no way in hell that Baldur's Gate was going to not win. So
yeah, I mean, Baldur's Gate. I mean, once you have bear sex in the game, I mean, can you actually be upset?
Yeah. It was set up. It was destined from the beginning.
People are perverts. So at the end of the day, they're going to choose the bear sex over Spider-Man any day.
That was in the game?
Absolutely. You didn't see all the news about the fact that you could have sex with a bear. Well, the bear is not actual bear. It's a druid that turns into a bear. But like you can actually have sex with a druid in bear form.
Among many things.
There's a lot of things outside of that.
I know nothing about Baldur's Gate. I didn't even know there was a 2 or a 1. This is 3, right? So I didn't even know. Yeah, I know nothing about Baldur's Gate.
Well, it's been it got a lot of buzz early in the year. It apparently pissed off a lot of devs because how well made it was. Like it kind of threw shade on other devs because they don't. I guess the feeling is they don't work as hard to get what they did here at Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
So which was the studio that was pissed off that it was a big studio that was pissed off that everyone's praising Baldur's Gate 3 because now this is going to be the standard, and
was it
Oh,
it's
boy.
going to be
Bethesda?
hard. It's going to be hard to rise up to it.
I think it might have been Bethesda. I think Bethesda got upset.
Somebody big was like, somebody somewhere I was upset, and it was like they're setting a dangerous precedent because not all games can hit this level.
Yes.
And
I think it was Bethesda. I think Bethesda was talking about. I'm not sure, but I do remember a big publisher saying that, or a big studio saying that now people are going to be expecting games of that caliber all the time, and it is hard to hit. It's absolutely a hard thing to hit. I have friends now that are still playing it, so it's not a game that's going to easily just go away anytime soon. People truly love Baldur's Gate, and I don't know if Baldur's Gate ever came to console previously. I just always knew it as a PC game.
It launched on PlayStation, and it came. I think it's now on Xbox, but it came PlayStation and PC. It launched on.
So yeah, this game is going to be around for a while. So yeah, I mean, my friends.
Good for them.
Yeah, my friends that played it, they absolutely love it. This is not.
I think that Sony's won plenty, Nintendo's won plenty, and that's all that matters. So
yeah, I mean,
never played it.
Can we
not important?
But can we be honest? Like,
the game is
Alan Wake was a contender for Game of the Year, which is a huge step for Microsoft, right? Usually Microsoft is really never even in the running for Game of the Year.
Is Alan Wake exclusive? I don't think it was.
Yeah, it's a Xbox exclusive, unless it's a time-gated exclusive.
Ed?
I don't think it's timed. If it's Xbox exclusive, it's
Xbox and PC.
Timed.
I would be extremely disappointed in Ed if we spent a good portion of time berating Ed that no Xbox game got nominated, and he didn't even know that Alan Wake was exclusive. What the hell?
Oh no, I'm sorry.
I'm looking it up.
It's on PlayStation 5.
Oh,
I swore that it was exclusive.
Woo! Close call, Ed. Close call. Our streak remains, baby.
I don't know if it came out on the same time. I think maybe Xbox got it first, and then PlayStation 5 got it later.
The original game was Xbox exclusive, way back when.
The first one.
Yeah. So yeah, it's actually not exclusive.
That's dangerous. That was dangerous. That was dangerous. Phil Spencer's heart stopped a little.
Yeah.
Like his streak.
But you know what game is going to be exclusive for Xbox? Blade.
Oh yeah. It's like, you know what else was exclusive for Xbox and we praised it way before it came out and it turned out to be a complete piece of shit was Redfall. Remember Redfall? Oh my goodness.
Well,
I remember.
Wait. Hold on. Stop.
Marvel game.
Who is
Marvel?
Who made Redfall?
I think it was Microsoft Studios, wasn't it?
The company under Microsoft. I forgot their name.
Bethesda. It was a Bethesda studio game. Is this the same studio making Blade?
Was it? I don't know. I don't know if it was
Arcane Studios.
Arcane.
Yeah. What have they made? Oh shit!
Prey, Dishonored,
Deathloop. Yeah, Deathloop was good.
Yeah. Oh man.
Redfall.
Deathloop.
I've literally
Deathloop though.
Deathloop.
Yeah, I mean, hey, they got other good games, and there's one that wasn't good.
No. I would say that was probably the best highlight for me was actually I had two, but that would have been the Blade reveal was really good. It's nice to see that game that it exists. Let me ask you guys, let me ask the Ed Underground specifically since he's a graphic designer. I got some COVID fog going on right now. Stroke fog going on right now. The art style of the game, did it look a little cartoony to you? It felt a little cartoony to me. It felt like almost like, I'll put this out there, not to the extent of this stylization, but a little like a foot in the Fortnite character stylization door.
I wouldn't say Fortnite.
But you see, there's kind of a lean. I'm not saying all out in that direction, but it's a lean away from. I don't know if you
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's a good example. And then if you have Spider-Man and Fortnite, I think it's leaning a little closer to Fortnite. I'm not saying all the way.
I don't know. When I saw that trailer for the first and several times, Fortnite never came to mind.
For me, when I saw that trailer, the things that were coming to mind were like what was that game? Sunset.
Oh,
What's
Sunset
that?
Overdrive.
Sunset
Overdrive.
Overdrive. Like it had
Yeah.
it had a stylized look, and it was based in Paris. So I was like, I felt like that's the feels I got off of it, and then it switched to Blade, and I was like, oh, this is unexpected. I like it, but I'm just now concerned. Like I expect a Blade game to be
Super realistic or something like that.
no, not super realistic, but bloody. Where you know what I mean? Like
Well, it can still be bloody. I mean,
it
well,
can be like, but I don't want like I don't know.
cartoon blood.
Yeah, I think I
mean-
don't want to. I don't want cartoon bloody. I would like just like
It looks like Borderlands. If you, it kind of reminded me of
Yeah, a
possible
little bit.
Borderlands is a
Yeah,
good example.
Borderlands.
I
Yeah,
would say that
Borderlands.
more than Fortnite. Like we all saw it for the first time. No one knew it was Blade up until you saw his sword and it said Blade. No one
Yep.
like knew beforehand.
Yep.
Like Fortnite
Yep.
never came to mind seeing that trailer.
I mean, Borderlands is a good example. I think that even that style is it leans away from like Spider-Man and Arkham games, and it leans more towards a little bit cartoonier,
cell shaded kind of look.
cell shading, stylization. So my concern, I want the game, and I hope it's good, but my concern is it going to be like a little watered down for that reason. Now this is just a teaser trailer. This could mean nothing.
Yeah.
You know, just an announcement. So I don't know. I don't know what that means, but
I mean,
and then if it's Arcane, I believe Deathloop and Redfall have the same style, right?
style cartoon.
Like it's that cartoony
Mhm.
stylization, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, could be good. I don't want to knock it, but that was my first take. Like one was cool Blade, two was that's a little odd for that style. I hope it doesn't affect the violence.
I mean, Deathloop looked pretty good for its art style.
Yeah,
I played a little bit of it. It was on Game
Okay.
Pass, and I played a little bit of it. I
Is
do
it
like
is
the-
Deathloop a bloody game, or is it more like
it's definitely bloody. I mean, it's not like
okay?
I'll say this: it's not Doom bloody, but it's bloody. Like when I'm thinking of the way I want Blade to be is almost on the same level bloody wise as Doom. It's not going to get that far. I know that for a fact. Blood Deathloop, it's bloody to a point. I mean, you shoot people, you're going to see blood. You're hitting people with knives and stuff like that. You're going to see blood.
It
Okay.
does seem odd though for a vampire game or a game mainly based on blood.
But again,
Um,
Redfall was an entire vampire game, so I have never played Redfall. Maybe they got that style to work with
Yeah,
blood
that's
and
true.
gore.
Yeah.
I
But
don't
I'm
know.
saying just the character of Blade, it's all just being a vampire is all blood, but also the kills and everything. That's what I'm like, I don't know.
You know, I was just thinking, like, if they took the same style and made like a Black Panther game, it would somehow fit much better than Blade. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, they kind of, well, what was that one Marvel game? Was it Avengers? It was something. It was really for PlayStation, and then it got ported to Xbox also. It was an Avengers game. It had Captain America.
There's only one Avengers game.
What is that?
It was the one by Square Enix by Crystal
Yeah.
Dynamics.
Yeah, isn't Black Panther in there too?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, apparently that DLC,
But
Black
that
Panther
was on
DLC was actually
everything.
pretty good.
Oh, that was on all consoles though.
Uh,
But yeah, no, Blade was a really nice surprise for me. It was probably my biggest surprise. The second thing that I liked, and I'm sure you all had the same reaction to, was the Sega trailer of all 5 games, and they were
Oh,
all
yes.
really got you excited. Like what you got there: Jet Set Radio, Crazy Taxi.
yes.
What else was in there that really?
Golden Axe.
Golden Axe. Yeah. What else?
Something else. Some ninja game.
Oh, is it
Shinobi.
Shinobi?
Yeah.
Shinobi, yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, just there, the idea that, and what a cool they
Way to present it.
yeah, I just like the instead of just 4 or 5 trailers, they just kind of put it together and be like, all right, this is all the stuff coming real fast, and it was cool. I think all those are. I hope it doesn't mean that they're going to be bundled together or something, but
Oh no, it doesn't sound like it's going to be bundled together. I thought so at first, but
Mhm.
I did go on the website and it's going to be separate. So each game is going to come out separately, maybe 2 in a year. Don't know,
Mhm.
but it's not going to be like one pack. And from the looks of it, it's basically remakes, like the Jet Set Radio game.
Mhm.
A lot of the villages that we saw is
Mhm.
from the original game.
Mhm.
Now, there were no cops in there though, so I think there's going to be some things added on. But it looks like they're taking the original games and just remaking it and adding some stuff in there, which I love it. I'm a
I
big
think
fan of
I
Jet Set
think
Radio.
yeah, I
100%.
think Jet Set Radio and Crazy Taxi I think would be perfectly fine if you just reskinned them. You know what I mean? Added new music, made the game just like redid the level a little bit, but you don't need to change much. It's fun.
Yeah, I mean, Crazy Taxi, even to this day, I have it for. I bought the ported version over to Steam, and I play it occasionally. It's still a lot of fun, from what I remember back in the day, the Dreamcast days.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, no, and Shinobi, I had to Google it really quick because I was like, yeah, I played Shinobi,
Hmm.
even on PlayStation 2, and they had
Oh.
a Shinobi game, and I absolutely loved that game as a teenager and so forth. So yeah, no, I'm excited about that. They always reinvent Shinobi every couple years.
Mhm.
So I mean, we're kind of due for a new Shinobi. I mean, I'm looking now, it looks like 12 years since the last Shinobi re reinvention, I guess you could say.
Mhm.
So that's kind of cool.
The other game was Streets of Rage, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Streets of Rage. I'm kind of over
I
that
played it.
because
I played it like it's just a brawler, right? Beat 'em
yeah,
up.
it's just a brawl. Yeah,
Yeah.
just beat 'em up. I mean,
Yeah.
I
we
mean-
played Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like, the whole brawler beat 'em up is kind of like it's the same thing, just reskinned.
It is, but
it's
it's fun.
nostalgia. It's just
Yeah.
nostalgia for me. So not really
Oh.
excited about that.
They did say more too, so there's gonna be more than just what was presented. And there was a sonic ring sound in the beginning, somewhere in the beginning.
Oh shit!
Oh
So-
wait, are we gonna get a new Sonic? Have you ever beat Sonic Frontiers, by the way?
I have not.
Of course.
Oh,
There are so many games that
Heck.
came out. There's no time to play it.
Yeah.
oh
Um,
yeah. I mean,
right.
you were like
Sonic-
so hyped about
I
that.
mean, he can for sure play a 10-year-old game like Killer Instinct,
Mhm.
but
Yeah.
Well,
you
He's
know,
got no
this.
time. He's got no
Get
time.
He got no
this.
time,
As
guys.
big as a
Oh.
There's no
big of a
time.
Zelda fan I am, I have
Yeah.
still not beaten the new Zelda that came out.
All right.
And
Oh,
Sonic
same.
Frontiers,
There you go.
I'm
There
not
you
beating
go.
that.
Yes, he doesn't have
exactly.
time. He does
Yeah,
not have time.
No time at all.
I got no
he's,
time.
at all.
He's
I
a
got no
busy.
time.
He's a
And
busy
And
no
man.
then
time.
I jumped back into Cyberpunk, which is a whole different game now. I would say this is a good year of gaming. Good things came out this year, I would say.
Yeah, this is the year of the Xbox. So I mean,
Mhm.
honestly, this is Xbox's year. So
All
great
right.
Best in
year
the world,
game.
baby.
Actually, Creamcast,
Yes.
thank you for saying that.
Mm.
Ed, will you say that it's still the year of the Xbox?
Stand firm, Ed. Stand
Maybe I'm
firm.
trying to think what else came out on Xbox.
I can help you
This
out.
was the year of the Xbox.
Hi-Fi Rush. Hello.
Oh, that's a good game.
Yeah,
Oh, I
Alright.
didn't finish that game either.
Yeah, you did because it's too awesome. You just don't want the fun to end. That's what it is.
Sure.
Yeah. Ed, what other games came out for Xbox though? I mean,
and that came out day one on Game Pass.
yeah, it did.
It's a good game. I just
We're
didn't
moving
finish
past that now. So, what other games came out on Xbox?
What is
Yeah.
it called? What's that game made by Rick and Morty? High on Life.
High on
Yeah,
life.
that was
well,
a good
there you
game.
go.
I
That
still
was.
haven't beaten that game either.
Oh man,
Um,
it's like you're a quitter, dude.
No, I time to play them all. I do other things outside of playing video games, so
Sure.
I play video games
Busy
when
man.
I can.
Busy man.
Busy man.
I am pretty busy. I play it when I can, which is on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 12 p.m.
Yeah,
Central
usually
Time.
2 hours at a minimum 2 hours those days. So
Yeah.
that's 6 hours of
That's
gaming.
like
you can
6
do.
hours a week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Busy man. He's a busy man. though.
Busy man, guys. Busy.
I
You
am.
can't finish
I am.
games.
All right. So it seems like that's a pretty busy year in Xbox. That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Oh, and my girl coming out next year.
Edge Dreads?
Hellblade
wait.
2.
Wait.
Well, I said my
Oh.
girl.
Oh.
Hellblade 2.
Oh yeah, Sinus Sacrifice. Yes.
Yes.
Senua.
Yes.
Oh,
Sign and sacrifice.
Oh.
Yeah,
Singular.
or that Poor Man's God of War or Ambien in the show.
Yeah.
Because goddamn, that puts you to sleep.
That game will
That
put you to
trailer
sleep
was
so
real
good.
quick. So quick. That game will
was
put you.
that trip. The first game was good. The trailer for the second game, perfection. Great visuals, great motion captures on the faces and animations of the movement of the body.
Well, to be fair, we got to be careful with trailers because I remember specifically you saying this several times, like, "Oh my goodness, the trailer is amazing." I remember you doubled down on a game called this little forgotten game, Anthem. I remember you used to be like Anthem,
and I liked Anthem.
Anthem is like the second coming for Xbox.
Well, I never said that.
Yeah, he kind of did.
Anthem's for all. Well, PlayStation also.
Well, I mean, no one cared about it for PlayStation.
So I never said it was a second coming of Xbox.
My God,
Yeah.
you were so hyped for Anthem,
and I did like Anthem.
It was
for what it was. For what it was during the Xbox One era. It was actually besides the load times, there was some really good stuff about that game. I liked it.
I feel like you've been having a lot of. I think you've been having a lot of load times. But hey, you're the Xbox baby.
Load times, yeah.
Y'all did it. Y'all made it. Y'all made it.
I mean, can we talk about some real Xbox news since we're on it here? I mean,
sure.
Hellblade 2.
Look.
Sure.
Look. No, that's not Xbox news. Come on,
that is Xbox news. It's a great looking game.
On the Xbox blog, I guarantee you it didn't even get any playtime because here's the thing: if Xbox had any love. And this was the game that they was like, this is the game. They wouldn't put it in the shadow of Kojima's announcement. All right. So
how would they even know? How would they even know?
How would Xbox even know?
No, they don't know what's going to be presented. They don't know if someone's going to surprise. Like, I'm sure people behind Xbox didn't know that Kojima's going to be in there. Yeah, they don't know. I'm sure what's his name?
Of course they know.
I'm sure Keely knows because that's his show. But like, if we're developers, if you're PlayStation, I'm Xbox. Creamcast is Sega.
I'm waiting for it to see what his point is.
Yeah, where is it? What's your point?
Where are you going with this?
We're all gaming companies. We all have trailers, whatever we want to show. Maybe some surprises down the road.
Yeah.
We may know, okay, hey, Sony, I got Senua's Sacrifice I'm going to show, or hey, Sega, I got this I'm going to show. We give it to Jeff Keighley. Keighley might want to put it in whatever order he wants to. We don't have control over that. He might say, hey, I want this here and there, whatever. I want Kojima.
I never remarked on where that announcement was.
You kind of did, but go on.
Where did I say that?
Well, I can't rewind, but go on.
I'll rewind for you. I never said anything about when the announcement took place.
Placement.
I just think that one announcement overwhelmed all other announcements. Even like the presentation from Keighley, it's like the lead news for Xbox. If you're an Xbox fan, you're talking about this. You're talking about this. You're talking about Blade. You were just reminding me Hellblade was on there. I didn't even remember. I'm
looking forward to all three of those games.
No, but here's the thing:
Kojima, Blade, and
if you're Phil Spencer, whoever the hell does this, they know what they're going to show.
Well, I guess they know what they're going to show. The placement of it, though, that's up to Keighley. It's his show. It's his baby.
Again, it doesn't matter about the placement. I think one announcement was major, and that was the Kojima announcement. Can we talk about the Kojima. The Kojima announcement.
Yes.
This man loves, like, I want a supercut of Kojima Game Awards entrances because this is not even the best one. The best one was that Sony one where he came out and the steps were lighting up and they're playing the Mad Max music.
Yeah.
That is the most epic entrance he's ever had. This is pretty close behind it. With the door.
You guys know where that door is from, right?
It's from a video game.
But you know what door that's from, right?
Was it 19? It's called 1992, I think. I forgot.
I think Dreamcast's gonna blow my mind at this time.
Well, the PT door. And
is it the PT door?
Yes,
it is.
You said 1990. Shut up.
I forgot what it's called, but it's from a video game. Is it not from a video game?
I mean, it's like saying Steven Spielberg, it's something he did came from a movie.
I could have said a comic book. I could have said a comic book. Could have said a movie, but no, I know it's from a video game. I just forgot the name of the video game.
Ed.
That is
So,
my
yeah.
name. Say it 3 times.
Just be quiet.
Anyways,
Never.
yeah, PT
Never.
Door, and everybody's
Yes.
excited because in the reveal trailer for his next game, you can actually see letters in the character, the different people's mouths, and it spells Silent Hill. So people are looking, and you can actually, it is actually very visible, but people believe that this is a
Silent Hill.
secretly a Silent Hill game.
Okay, it's very cool. I mean,
Or maybe
the
a
game
prequel.
itself is called
Or
Odd.
maybe people are
Yeah.
reading a lot into.
Or
That too.
they're really looking into
Oh,
people's mouths.
Read a lot into Kojima trailer? No,
Yeah,
no, we don't
no,
do that. We don't.
yeah.
People don't do
Okay.
that.
Kojima doesn't do like deep in depth games, right? And
Yeah,
stuff like
he
that.
doesn't
No.
hide like all kinds of hidden shit into 2-minute trailer. No.
Never.
Yeah,
Like he doesn't play music backwards and
yeah, right.
words.
It's
He's
not
not
like
I
out
mean,
of his mind.
that aspect is true, but thinking that the answer to what he's trying to say isn't necessarily, often correct.
I hear you. I hear you. I think it's just as possible. Both things, like if this turned out to be a Silent Hill game, I
Yeah.
would totally be like, okay, yeah, make
Who's
make
got the
total
rights
sense.
to Silent Hill?
Nobody. It's
Well, no,
it's
Konami.
Konami,
does,
but who?
Oh, Konami, the company that had the big fallout.
With
Kojima.
Guillermo,
They're gonna be
Hideo-
100% cool.
So
Well, we don't know. The
basically-
thing is, well, the
turning
thing,
tail and being like, yeah, use our IP. Why
Yeah.
not?
yeah.
So it's
I
basically
know.
a Silent Hill game without the name Silent Hill. Probably.
I think like likelihood is they just
It's a hood lawyer
So it's like a Sonic game, but not.
with IP.
I mean, that would be a huge win if you could like go to Kojima, if you were Phil Spencer, and be like, "Hey, everyone loved PT. Why don't you make that game that you wanted to make, and we'll finance it?"
Probably. I mean,
Yeah.
it
And
was his
this could
entrance.
be it. Yeah.
It was his entrance. I mean,
So,
possibly.
and then to top it off, Jordan Peele came out. That was an addition.
Which I
Very
think is
surprised.
cool.
Very
As
surprised.
we
Very
know,
cool. Yeah,
I
very
mean,
cool.
Jordan Peele is a phenomenal director, great storyteller. I mean, and I think that, like, honestly, Kojima is kind of transcending what a lot of people are doing with games. He's telling us, like, he's making games into cinema almost. So
Well, he's doing what he's always wanted to do. He's turning them into movies.
yeah, he's turning into pretty much
Yeah,
movies.
he's basically changing, like you said, the scope of what a game can be.
Yeah.
Because like his games usually are kind of strange, aren't they? Where they're not a typical genre that you could define.
Let's just think about Metal Gear Solid in of itself. Like, the story is so convoluted that ultimately, like, unless you're truly paying attention, a lot of people that I know that play Metal Gear Solid games, they just kind of play them just to play them, and they get
That's me.
you get the surface story, like, I'm good guy, you're bad guy. Boo, boo,
Yes.
oh, you
Pew pew pew.
your arm has
Yes.
taken over the body of someone else. Oh man,
Yes.
you're my brother. No, like, type of
Yes,
stuff.
Me,
I'm a clone.
1,000%.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, that's kind of what it is for a lot of people. But no, his games are pretty in depth. There's a lot of backstory. There's a lot of side story that you can get out of his games. So I'm really happy with him teaming up with Jordan Peele to write a new movie.
You mean
Or
game?
game. And I'm thinking also with, like, when you look at, like, George R.R. Martin, right, with Elden Ring, George R.R. Martin, he was the basis of a lot of. He set kind of like the groundwork of how to build the story, and then they just took it off from there and built a whole world around that. And we see that oftentimes when it has a great writer, a director of some sorts, the game always turns out relatively well. So I'm excited to see, by bringing in other directors. I mean, we already know Kojima was working with Guillermo del Toro on PT. Everybody was extremely excited about that. We saw that didn't work out, so he made Death Stranding, which by story people absolutely loved that game. Even though it's a walking simulator, but people absolutely loved it. People still in love with Metal Gear Solid. They're making that into a movie, remaking Snake Eater. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what the future holds.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Which one?
Metal Gear Solid movie.
Oh,
I mean, I believe in Oscar Isaacs being Snake. I still believe that that's happening. Let them finish Dune.
I'll
Well, Dune
believe
is
it when I
actually
see
finished.
it.
Yeah, we'll see.
Did you just as a quick side thing? Speaking of game shows or movies or whatever, did you guys see the Fallout trailer?
Yes.
Yeah, that was on
Yes.
here.
Yes.
Yes.
I think I thought I posted it. It was funny.
Yeah.
I saw it and I thought I posted it to the chat, and for some, I think I was just having bad reception. I liked it. It looks fun.
Look,
I really
saw,
liked it.
I
I
saw
liked
it.
it.
I didn't post it to the chat
Oh,
because I don't think it looked that interesting to me.
It looked interesting.
That's
Well,
fine.
so I'm not a Fallout
I don't know.
fan.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate the game and the fans who are of that game.
Mhm.
To me, the trailer looked interesting. It's Amazon. I think it looks interesting. Will it be good?
I'll definitely be watching it, but it didn't do it for me. So, we'll see. But Anthony Mackie talking about Twisted Metal season 2 did it for me, baby.
yeah.
I haven't seen season 1, but
I
I
know
heard it was good.
Creamcast. Yeah, Creamcast's been talking about it. So, this might be a sign from the gods. So we
Yeah, you need to watch it.
people
I
keep saying it's good. People
Yeah,
keep
I haven't
saying
watched.
it's
I haven't watched it personally.
I watched the first free episode and it's fun.
Yeah,
It's a
Is it?
really fun, campy, like Death Race 2000 type of
Now,
fun.
is it 30-minute episodes? Please say yes.
I
doubt it.
I forgot how long it was.
You know, Sweet Tooth is a wrestler, Samoa Joe from AEW.
yes, you told us that several times.
I'm sure probably once, not several times.
No, I feel like you told us several times.
I've heard
Just in
about
your
it
mind, you
times.
hear me speaking to you in
All right.
soothing, soft, masculine voice. I'm
Ed
sure.
Underground and
As
I.
Ed's trying to take a peek at your toes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
What?
He's like, man, them delicious little
He's trying to
chocolate
mentally
toes.
will my camera down.
I know, right?
Whoa.
That's why he's
False.
sitting up. He's like, maybe if I look.
Oh,
sit up a
I'm
little bit, I
reading
can
my
see the toe.
iPad, but
I can
false.
somehow peer over the edge of the camera.
False.
No, my general. Okay, so we
The
could wrap
general.
up our discussion here of the Game Awards, but my general takeaway, and Ed Underground seemed to disagree with me. We got into a little bit of it, as we do, Ed Underground and I. That I thought the generally the trailers for the majority, there were a lot of them. There were a lot of trailers.
And I'm glad there were.
A lot of the games, and I'm not, look, I'm glad there were. A lot of the games, though, look the same. And I had that feeling. Like, all right, I'll give you an example. There's a game that Matthew McConaughey came out and showed. Looked like 4 other games I've seen before it. Like, not now, but like it looked so similar to everything that I've seen. There was another game, like I'm literally looking up these Exoborn for Xbox. It looks like the Matthew McConaughey game, but that's called
Exoborn.
Exodes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there was another game that looked like also like this, and these are just random examples I've seen, but like a lot of these games look the same, and I was like, am I the only one who experienced this? Like, I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but like, I halfway through the show, I could not recall any of these random games that are being shown because they all are the same. They're Destiny clones or like Call of Duty type games, or they just like all look the same. Like I didn't see like the ones that stood out, the ones we talked about. But there's a ton of trailers.
Wait, the ones that stood out that we talked about are the ones that are
stood out.
Either a remake or a sequel?
No, Blade's an announcement.
If anything, Blade kind of looks the same to like another game. I just can't recall what kind of game that
Blade,
is.
the Kojima one we talked about, and like Sega. Okay, Sega.
I think
fine,
Kojima,
but
even though there was no gameplay whatsoever, I think the Kojima game announcement was the most.
It's the highlight.
Highlight, but the most different from any other game and announcement than anything on there.
I'm scrolling through all the games, and there's a lot of them, and I don't even want to talk about half of them because they're cool, but they're just like they're all the same.
Well, I think we're also at a point too that we don't want to hype up games based on the trailers. Like at this point, we're all in our 30s or higher, and we've seen. Yep, tip the
Mhm.
hat to you, sir.
Thank you.
We've all seen game trailers that look amazing and turn out to be complete pieces of shit. Right? We have the game. What was it? Day before tomorrow, or day after
Oh
tomorrow.
yeah, day after
Oh,
tomorrow.
didn't it shut down right away?
Yeah,
It
shut
shut
down
down.
literally
4 days,
within
baby.
like 4 days. Yeah, 4 days
And
after it
everyone's
released.
out of money, right? I
Nah,
mean,
they're
all
gonna,
the people
they
that
said
purchased
they're
them.
gonna they said they're going to
The
Oh,
refund
they
it.
had
publishers thing?
volunteers, using air quotes for the listeners. They had volunteers to help out in the game. So
Mm.
those volunteers, air quotes, were not paid to help develop the game.
Oh, that's sad. That's sad.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, that's
It's like that game was 8 years in development. So
Oh, 8 years? I thought it was like 3. I didn't know it was
no,
8
it's like
years.
it could be longer. I thought it was 8. Creamcast checking for us, but
Didn't
yeah.
it get a 1? 1 out
I
of
did get
10?
one. Yeah.
IGN gave it a 1 out of 10. Yes, correct.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's the game called?
Day
Uh,
after tomorrow,
Day after tomorrow?
or
Something
day
like that? Or
before
day before
tomorrow?
tomorrow?
Let me see. IGN just posted them. So
Yeah, that's it's kind of messed up, but that game was being called out as a scam for all year long.
yeah. Well, at first it was saying like, oh, this game is gonna be the killer of whatever Destiny or whatever other game.
Yeah.
Daisy or something like that, and everybody was like, "Oh yeah, this game is gonna destroy everybody," and then come to find out, it was a complete dud.
I remember the first trailer this game ever showed, and it was impressive. The first trailer was
Yeah, it did.
impressive.
No, it did look impressive, but that's the problem with trailers. You
Mhm.
sit here and you
True,
watch
true,
a
true.
trailer and you think, "Oh my goodness, this is the greatest thing ever," and then
Mhm.
boom, it turns out to be the worst thing ever. So that's why
No.
I'm not impressed by Blade, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, Blade!" Just like it doesn't matter. The day before, that's what it's called.
Day
The
before
day
tomorrow?
before.
Or day before?
The day before.
Now, did this trailer, because I can't recall this game, is it just a trailer or did it have gameplay in it?
I believe it had gameplay.
The trailer had gameplay.
Yeah, it had gameplay.
Okay.
The trailer
So-
had gameplay. It had that Ubisoft gameplay where there's co-op people, like
Oh, that's it
that
right there.
that fake team stuff.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
remember this trailer. It was impressive though. It was like it was in a mall and everything. I thought it was cool.
I'm going to say this now. Like, I'm sure Ubisoft has good games. I can't think of one game that like sticks with me with Ubisoft.
Assassin's Creed,
Doesn't stick with me.
Rainbow Six.
Nope.
Yeah, Rainbow Six was like one of the most popular.
Yeah, Rainbow
FP
Six Siege.
Yeah, that's one of the most popular FPS to date.
I mean, here's the thing, Ed.
He
That's
doesn't have
my
time to
name.
play games, guys.
No.
That is
There's
true.
no time.
I mean,
Yes,
I
it's
was just being honest with Ed. Ubisoft is like they screw up every now and then, but they're a very popular studio.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like I said earlier, I'm sure they have good games, but just I don't think any of their games like stuck with me.
Stuck with you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all. Yeah.
Okay, I mean,
Yeah.
well,
I can care less if it's popular or not. I'm just
you
saying.
play the
I mean,
Rayman
that is
games?
true,
Do you like the
though,
Rayman
yes.
games?
I
Some
played them.
games will stick with you. You can't really help what sticks with you.
Yeah,
no,
I
it
played
depends
them.
on the
I think
person.
the most fun I've
Mm,
had with the Rayman game was on the Game Boy Advance. Besides that, I mean, it's fun for like an hour.
I mean,
Good.
Assassin's Creed 2 is one of the best experiences I've had playing a game.
I
You know
played
what I mean?
Assassin's
Like,
Creed.
yeah.
It's not my thing. I'm not saying it's a bad game. Just saying not my thing. I
mean,
am
like I said,
excited.
like-
I
for it.
get, we get you. Ed. Like you throw shit at a wall, it'll stick every once in a while. So we
Hey.
get it. Like that's the games that you like. I mean,
I will say the Assassin's Creed game that's going to be taking place in Japan. I think it's Japan. That's interesting to me, but
They're
we'll
they're
see.
fast tracking that baby, I'm sure.
yeah, as inner weeb is like, oh my goodness, Japan. Like there I am. I can be a samurai and all this other stuff. Like, hey, that'd be kind of cool.
Hey,
It's like real life.
The wandering samurai, Ed.
Yeah, the Ronin.
speaking of trailers, pretty big, huge, massive,
Yes.
world-ending 10 years of hype, over 10 years of hype, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Hmm.
10 years of hype, probably the end all be all of game trailers dropped on my birthday, if that was my birthday.
If
And of course I'm talking about GTA 6.
Ooh.
Yes, and it
Uh,
dropped a day early.
It dropped a day early because they were leaked.
Yeah.
So they said fucking dropped it. I didn't have anything to do with that, but like I said,
Hmm.
it worked out pretty well for me.
Hmm.
I'm winking at the camera.
Wink,
Yeah,
wink.
wink.
Knock,
Um,
nudge. Nudge,
uh,
nudge.
Yeah, no, what'd you guys think about GTA 6? Hype as fuck trailer.
I can't
Yes.
wait for that
Also,
game.
by the way, real quick, broke the
can't
internet.
wait.
Broke the internet.
Oh, yes, it did.
Absolutely. I
I'm
thought it
sure.
was great. Coming, let's be honest.
Yeah.
For the most part, Rockstar, when it comes to especially GTA, well, just games in general, right?
They don't miss.
They don't miss.
They don't fuck
don't
around.
miss.
That's the
They
thing. Their
really
track
don't fuck
record
around.
is
They
It's
don't care
solid.
about
I feel like it's
like-
lines or anything.
I don't think it's
stupid like
5
that.
out. I think I was gonna say they're like 20-0 at this point.
I'm trying to think of the last stumble. What is it? Manhunt? What was that game?
Maybe
We were, like,
Manhunt. Yeah.
Manhunt.
Maybe
20 years
Manhunt. I was
ago?
thinking of Bully, but yeah, maybe.
No,
No,
Bully's
Bully-
well
no,
received.
real- yeah,
Bully's
well
well
received.
received.
Who's doing Suicide Squad?
No, Bully's well received, but I don't know how
Who's doing
financially
Ed?
successful it was.
Rocksteady, baby. Rocksteady's doing.
Yeah, Rocksteady's not the same.
Rest in
Not
peace.
Rockstar. Yeah.
Rest in peace, Rocksteady.
Oh wow.
And we didn't even talk about Suicide Squad, which
Yeah,
tells
let's
you
not.
everything you need to know about what's going to happen to that game when it releases.
It's terrible already.
Yikes!
Yeah.
But anyways,
Anyways,
GTA
back to
GTA
GTA.
6. Yes. I
Looks
am
good.
hyped for that game. Oh, I just wish it was coming out 2024, not 2025. That's a long wait.
That is the ultimate fuck you to all of us, right?
Yeah.
No, hey.
2025.
You want a good game or you want to half-ass it?
No,
take
I mean,
your
it's
sweet ass
just-
time.
Exactly.
Just there's a part of me that wish that trailer didn't drop to wait that long.
They gotta
What?
get people talking. Hey,
Yes.
are we nearing
No, I get it.
like a financial thingy? Don't they usually do these kind of announcements and things when
The
they're
quarter year or
they're
whatever.
going into some kind of quarterly thing?
Well, here's the thing. I was
Sure.
reading a lot about this announcement and the strategy of what, like, why they would do it a year out, and it makes a lot of sense. This, like I said, this trailer broke the internet, right? It literally, I don't have the numbers in front of me, but it just broke the internet,
Literally
It
every
has-
company was mimicking the announcement.
mimicking the announcement trailer. So this game is walking, talking hype. Like the fumes coming off this game, not the game. The fumes off the game is hype.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
imagine building up a year of hype with cross promotions and I
I
don't
get
know
it.
what you could do in a year. But if I was at Rockstar, and I'm sure they have some very intelligent people there who are part of their marketing team, they have a year now to build up hype and to build some deals and to get some exclusivity or whatever the hell they're going to do. Merchandise this thing, just like the logo can
Yeah.
probably sell millions of dollars on a shirt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
So
If they wanted to,
Um,
they could literally do nothing for an entire year, like no advertisements.
I mean,
for an
there's-
entire year.
and the game
And-
could possibly be 99% done. You know what I mean? Like they're
Yeah.
just like at this point, it's part of their release strategy. GTA Online is like what the most like download. It has some kind of crazy record right now,
Yeah, it has
where
like
it's-
probably one of the highest concurrent player base. to
user
date.
base or so. Yeah, it's like it's like it's the most profitable game on like online game that exists right now. So
Yeah.
can you imagine like that? Like they're not just milking it; they're just like preparing for war. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well, you got to think about it.
I
You're
don't
mo-
blame them.
you got to move from one economy to the next, right? So you
Mhm.
have GTA 5, massively successful. GTA Online
Mhm.
is a cash cow for them. So now,
Absolutely.
from moving from that to GTA 6,
Mhm.
where people are going to be looking, they're going to be looking to upgrade from GTA 5, especially the RP servers and all the other stuff. I mean, this is a time if you
It's
were,
going to be massive.
it's going to be absolutely massive. And-
Somebody was saying that this game's release might be like this game might be the reason why PlayStation what is this PlayStation P, like the next PlayStation Pro
yeah,
isn't going to be out until the spec for GTA 6 is they're on the level. You know what I mean?
yeah, high
Same
end.
with
yeah.
Xbox X2, whatever that is. They need to hit the spec for this game's release in a year. So
I think
you're not
X is
going to see
good.
any
Not
Pro.
gonna lie.
Well,
Mm,
I mean,
well,
whatever
I-
that case may be.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, GTA. I mean, PS5
they're
Pro.
for sure gonna cater to whatever Rockstar
Absolutely.
needs.
Absolutely.
It
Well,
would be
you
stupid
say
not
that.
to cater to what Rocks. Yeah.
Well, you say that. Maybe for the PS5 Pro and
Mhm.
Xbox is probably going to come up with a higher version as well.
Mhm.
X is
Um,
good.
Shut up, Ed. Shut up.
Hey,
all right.
you don't know what you're talking
Well,
about.
I'm just
Shut up.
saying. Well,
Hey,
they
X
are
is
making-
good, but in
Hold on,
10
hold on.
years, are you going to say
Hold on.
X is good?
Hold on,
Yeah,
I'm saying
well,
for
because he
2025.
finally got a good console, so that's why he's like,
Whoa,
oh my
whoa.
goodness,
I've been
like,
had
oh man, it's
one.
great.
Nintendo Switch. I mean, that's a good console, but
I'm talking for Microsoft. Like, stay on target.
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
Um,
Well, what I was going to say is, isn't it Microsoft talking about making a in between of a S and X, like something in the middle?
I don't even think there's letters for them to use at this point. Like,
yeah, where did you see this news at?
The whole big leak that was from Microsoft, the humongous leak. There's been talks about like an in between console.
I
of
mean,
the S and
everyone
X.
everyone has an in-between console.
Yeah, well, there's been a leak about this one.
Well, I
in
think
between
the
console
Xbox,
will be is to make a better one, and then the Xbox Series X will be the in between, and then the S would be the low tier version, and then have a pro version on top of that.
Yeah.
That would make the most sense.
I also
mean-
about the one in the middle of S and X. But go on.
But you have in the middle of S and
in
X,
between
it's,
S and X, that would be why would they do
$50.
that?
it'll be like a
Why would they
$50
do that?
difference.
I mean,
You
they've done it before. They did that with what was the Xbox One upgrade? Project Scarlet or something like that. I forgot what it's
Right. But
called.
no,
Oh,
what I'm
yeah.
saying is, why would they why don't they just do X2 and just make X your middle ground?
I mean, they could.
Yeah,
Right
'cause
now, I don't
the
think there's any
price is
talks
coming
about
down
it.
for X. You know what I mean?
But right now, I
X
don't
gonna
think there's
get
any
me.
talks about it. But sure.
Okay, yeah, but either way, I'm sure both companies will try to take advantage of it. It's the game that'll level the playing field for everyone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 'cause,
So
I mean, people are gonna play this game for. I mean, when GTA 6 comes out, they're gonna be playing that for literal decades. So, I mean, they can buff up the current gen systems to be more powerful, to be able to handle GTA 6, and then milk that for 10 years.
how badass is that? GTA just put the world on notice. You have a year to get ready for us.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and the thing is,
Badass.
GTA 6 is, I mean, we already know is going to be absolutely phenomenal. So,
Oh yeah.
I mean, we already know that, that Rockstar is going to knock this out of the park for sure.
Mhm.
So we're just going to wait and see. Yeah, it puts the world on notice. I'm not going to lie. Like, I got a 4090 graphics card, and I'm not going to lie. That card
You
can
don't
handle
think it's gonna
4K.
make it?
I don't know if it's going to make it, man, because I can handle 4K gaming, but at the same time, I
That
think
trailer.
6
that-
6 looks, it looks amazing.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm scared for my PC. Like my PC stays really cold all the time, even playing on max settings. I am scared. I feel like it's gonna turn my PC into a oven. And it's just gonna
I mean, it is
literally-
winter time, so hopefully it matches with winter time whenever
Heat
that
your
gets
house.
released.
Yeah, there
But
you
you
go.
You know what I mean, you can heat your house for free.
Mhm.
But you know,
Not really
like my
free,
old
but-
old PC, I had a 1080 Ti before I upgraded to this one, and literally I'll turn that bad boy on and play like
That should be the Xbox. Like the next model is just the space heater.
Space heater.
Yeah.
It could be a fridge, it could be a space
Yeah.
heater, it
Yeah.
could be a paperweight.
Well, there is a fridge actually. They didn't make a fridge.
That's
A
why I
mini
said
fridge.
that's why I said it's a
Mhm.
fridge.
Oh,
What do you
Thank you.
guys think about the I think it was well known it was going to be in Vice City, which is Florida.
Yes.
Yes.
You guys excited for Florida?
Yes.
Yes.
It looks super interesting.
Yeah,
and
it
all
does.
Yes.
the
get me
callbacks to
there,
like the
neon
things that were
lights,
happening.
80s Coke. Get me there.
Yeah, I was like,
awesome.
it's Vice City. I was like, if this is a sequel to like Vice City or something like that,
Yeah.
I would absolutely be in love.
Dude, I started getting flashbacks of playing Vice City. I was like,
Mhm.
oh damn.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of
Yeah,
wanted to
I'm
like
fucking-
fire up Vice
yeah.
City again just to get that nostalgia back of
Yeah.
South Beach and everything else.
Oh, we're gonna see it all. It's all gonna be in there. So Vice City's back.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and I actually like the fact that this is a female protagonist now.
Yes.
I think that's kind of cool
Ooh,
because
at Underground. How do you
how do you feel about that, Ed?
how do you
I
feel
like it.
about that?
I like female roles. So I have no complaints about
Like
it.
traditional roles, like in the kitchen type roles. Like, what are you trying to say, Ed?
Well, no, I'm sure that's the game you want, but in the game that we are
no, I feel like women are
presented
equal to men.
was
I feel like
wait.
women are equal to men. So, no,
I
I
think
don't
the
want
same
that.
way.
You do think the same way? Okay.
I
I'm
think
just making
that
sure.
a,
I'm just making sure Ed, that you are, embracing.
A lot of talk of the MCU in our chat.
Yeah,
noticed,
for
Oh
some reason.
yeah, is that working by the way?
Ask Rockstar. Ask
Yeah,
Rockstar.
as Rockstar, they're knocking out the
Oh,
park.
Rockstar's not doing that.
Wait, how do you
Rockstar's
know
not doing
it?
that.
How do you know?
Because they're not.
How do you know?
Because they're smarter than Disney.
Smarter than Disney.
10
Wow.
times smarter than Disney.
10 times smarter than Disney.
So in
Hey.
what way are they better?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
What are they doing differently?
Yeah, what are they different?
They are giving a good
Gaming.
story.
How do you
to
know?
A,
How do you know? How do you know that?
They haven't said a
I
story
mean,
yet.
like we said earlier, Rockstar doesn't miss. So we have faith that Rockstar's not going to miss this one. Are we not?
So it's okay for them to have a female protagonist and go woke if the story's good.
Who said they're going woke?
I'm just saying they have a female protagonist, first time in their history.
Like I said many times, I will like a female protagonist. One of my favorite female protagonists is Laura Croft. Another one is I forgot her
That's
name.
Lara's cousin.
Yeah.
Laura
Yes, Gina
Yeah.
Carano, who
Laura?
played
Laura Croft?
Laura.
Who did Gina Carano play in The Mandalorian? I thought that was a great role.
That's crazy.
for
You don't
her.
even know her name.
So great.
Well, I
So
know her
memorable.
real
And-
name. I forgot her character name.
Okay, hold on. No.
Hold on, I'm not done.
Why are we talking
what-
about Gina
He's
Carano?
all over. He's
everywhere,
stuck on
baby.
it.
He's
I'm
everywhere.
explaining
He's
that
grabbing-
I'm
he's grabbing
explaining
Females
like-
from all across the medium.
I'm
Yeah.
explaining like I always do that I enjoy female protagonist roles as long as it's a good story
Mhm.
and it's not being swamped with another character.
Swamped. Okay.
So
Yes.
if you
Swapped.
could swamped.
Whopped.
Swapped.
Wop.
Let's say let's take Batman and like, oh, let's turn Batman into a female Asian or something like that.
It could be Batgirl.
Whoa.
Batgirl's not a female Asian, but
Why? Whoa, Asian. Like,
Back. Whoa.
Why
Back-
female? What is she?
Hold
like
on.
a
Hold on.
dog?
So, hold on,
Batgirl
sorry.
is a
Oh,
female.
What does it mean? Women?
Batgirl.
Woman?
Batgirl is female Asian.
She's not Asian.
Cassandra Cain is Asian. She is also a Batgirl. She was for many years.
That's Batwoman.
no.
Batgirl is what's her name's daughter?
what's her name's daughter?
Gotham Police.
Gotham
name?
Police.
Gotham
Gordon.
Police.
Jim Gordon.
What a great,
Oh,
great
yeah.
Jim
fan.
Gordon.
Jim
Great
Gordon.
fan.
Oracle?
So wait, is Jim
Yeah,
Gordon
Oracle too,
a
yeah.
male or a female? You said
Jim Gordon is a male.
okay.
Anyways, the point I'm trying to get across, like I always
No,
say,
no,
and always
no.
do.
Hey, he's deflecting,
No,
guys.
I'm
he's
still on my point.
he's
I'm still on this box. I enjoy female protagonists. Laura
Mm.
Croft, Sinua. Wow, holy crap! Looking forward to that game. I forgot who Gina Carano played in The Mandalorian. That was an excellent role. Princess Leia, great role. Like I said, I like female protagonists. I just hated that some people, Disney, is
Ed, I'm going to
not
confirm for
writing a
you.
good story with certain female protagonists
Ed.
or swamping characters. But
Ed,
go on, yes.
I was just confirming for you. I know you're a super fan, but Cassandra Cain is Asian, and she was Batgirl. She was the second Batgirl. She was
Oh.
Batgirl when I was reading comic books in No Man's Land.
So
She has
someone
the,
say
she has the mask
Batgirl
with the
as
no
in
face.
wow.
Wait,
Batgirl.
Batgirl as in Gotham. What's his name again? Jim Gordon's daughter.
No, that's Barbara Gordon.
Yeah,
That's Barbara Gordon. That's also Batgirl.
It's also Batgirl, but
Yeah, so there's two
Cassandra-
Batgirls.
There's
So the Batgirl I was talking
more
about.
than
hold
more
on.
than two Batgirls. Ed.
Well, you know what I mean. The Batgirl I was
No,
talking
we don't know what
about-
you mean. We're just listening
Rough
to you.
stuff.
You know what I mean.
I'm
The
just saying,
Batgirl I
you-
was talking
you-
about
you-
is
you
Jim
stated
Gordon's
that-
daughter. The one I was talking about was Jim Gordon's daughter. I mean, if you want to go that deep, there's more than one Batman.
You're the one who said she can't be an Asian woman.
There's more
So
than one
I'm
Batman.
sorry to tell
Rob,
you
Nightwing
that an
was
Asian
Batman
woman
at a
already
time.
was there.
Wow.
Nightwing was a Batman at a time, and also what is his name? Not Bane.
Jean Paul Valley.
No.
Yeah, Azrael. Jean
He
Paul
was
Valley.
Azrael. Yes, that's what I'm going for. He was Batman too. So if you want to go that deep, there's more than one Batman. But there's only one true Batman, which is Bruce Wayne, and in this case, one true Batgirl, which was Barbara Gordon. So that's when I was talking about.
Guys, I think we should move on because there's so much vitriol that's coming out of the
Dark Side.
Yes,
I know Dark Side. Go
mouth. It's very disturbing, and
I see on this box, and no one's taking me off. So go on.
Well, I for one believe that Asian women can be Batgirl.
I 100%
Yeah,
they can
sure.
be Batgirl.
Yeah.
I believe they can be
Canonically,
Batman.
I don't care what the haters say.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Go for it. Yeah.
You know what?
They've
I'm
always,
gonna back up Ed on this one.
Mhm.
You definitely can't have an Asian Batgirls.
Wow.
Nope, we're moving on. Nope, we're moving on. We're moving on. I know what's about to happen, and I am Region, I'm gonna save you.
All right.
Yeah. Because you're gonna say something about
Yep,
not good.
There was an interview recently. Bob, what's his name? Bob Iger?
Our Chinese sponsorship is in danger right now.
There was an interview recently. I think his name is Bob Iger. Forgot his last name. Bob, who owns Disney, was talking about
what the fuck was that? Yeah, what was
I don't
that?
know who he is. His name is Bob Iger, but
I don't know what his last name is. His name is Bob Iger.
The guy who owns Disney. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, Bob Iger.
Anyways, there was a quick interview of him saying that they should stop focusing on messaging and focus on entertainment. Go back to entertainment. So hey, that just says a lot right there. The man himself that owns Disney saying that says a lot.
It's on a roll to the
Just saying.
A downwards roll, but a roll nonetheless.
Hey, I'm moving on up.
Guys, this is Ed's first. Ed didn't know how to speak English prior to today. This is his first time. So please forgive him when he's speaking.
Man,
no, I mean, I believe.
Why do we keep allowing him to go on these like fucking
dangerous rants?
Yeah, all these.
I enjoy it.
Oh my God,
you all open the doors. I just walk through and shut them down. Y'all open the doors on purpose. Open the doors. I just go through them and just lay my ground down. Yeah,
do, buddy.
Yeah, you lay your ground down.
Right, you lay the ground down.
You lay that ground, sir.
Yeah.
I lay the ground rules down, baby. Go on.
Yes, you.
But I'm looking forward to Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2, who is a female protagonist. Loved the first game. Looking very, very so to the second game. One of my favorite female-led characters. Heck yeah. So yeah, let's go, baby.
Ez Dreads says, this is great.
Better believe it.
Ez
Biggest fan on here.
Yeah, Ez Dreads is very excited about everything that
Ez Dreads,
biggest fan on here.
Pro and
100% pro Ed. So
biggest fan on here. So
yeah, they're pro Ed. So you got supporters here, man.
Cool.
All right, cool. All right, well, now that we're done with Ed's xenophobic rant.
He laid down the law.
He laid down the ground. He laid down the ground.
Daddy's home.
Strong.
Daddy's home, baby.
Yeah.
You and I had just crossed arm to arm. Just fighting for the good old patriarchy.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Man. I love it. Love it. All right, so let's get into our main topic. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
We know.
You guys know.
Yeah.
I did not watch.
We're in sunny Cancun.
Minus One. I was being real slutty in Cancun, rubbing sand all over my body, being naked on the rooftop of my villa. It was absolutely amazing.
That's not a Friday.
Again, weird. Why would you? Weird.
Why?
How? What's
first? My toes. Second,
no.
You're spying on Creamcast.
No. Let's do it in chronological order.
Just mentioned.
Let's do it in chronological order. First off, he said he knew about your elephant trunk because he can type. He see it type.
I forgot about that. My mind blocked it out.
Yeah, you should.
That's back in there, buddy.
It's back in there. It's all fresh. Hey, just like his and
he wants to see your dick and your toes.
I do not.
Obviously, the reason
he wants to see my Dumbo.
Yeah, well, the reason why he can see it all at one time because it's literally right beside each other apparently. So I mean, you can obviously type on the keyboard.
You all would notice apparently.
I mean, hey, you're the one that brought it up, sir. So I'm just reminding you.
I brought up toes. You all brought up other
No, you
things.
You're defending the toes.
toes. It's like,
I'm not defending the toes.
He's like,
I'm just
how
saying
dare you,
what
sir.
I was
How
mentioning.
didn't
dare
talk
you.
about the dick. I'm talking about the toes.
The toes are what's most important. I have to view those.
I'm just
Man.
saying.
And now he knows that I sunbathe on Fridays. So I mean,
Oh,
this is getting weird.
Mm-mm.
I'm just gonna move on from it. Yeah, this is just getting awkward for you, sir.
that's hilarious.
So yeah, I did not watch Minus One. I've been busy. I was busy, not being on the internet and not being engaged with technology. So I'm going to let you guys know, that I want to see it, but please go ahead and spoil everything for me. The one thing I did spoil for myself, because I am an impatient bastard, I had to watch scenes of Godzilla in Minus One. When and this is official scenes, on the YouTube channel, showing what Godzilla looked like and his roar, and also the meaning behind Minus One. So I thought that was really cool touch, because everybody was wondering, like, why it was Minus One, what does that mean? So the fact that I had to look that up was super cool. I really enjoyed that meaning behind it.
The meaning behind it is crazy.
It's actually super crazy. So but I mean, hey, I don't know anything about the movie, so I'm gonna hand it off to Green Tuner, Dark Side Ed, if you wanna talk about it.
Green Tuner, take it away. Seems like you're itching.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, me? Oh, all right. No, yeah. So basically, the Minus One refers to Japan's being beyond its lowest point, so -1. What was it called? I don't know. I loved this movie.
Yeah, Zero.
I didn't know how to feel about
-0. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, just let people know, Zero is a reference to World War II. At their lowest point after the bombing, that's what set the zero for Japan. So Zero being that, and Godzilla being a damn -1. I mean, that's pretty damn serious. So that's very cool. That's a very fucking cool reference. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, that's fine. I didn't know. At first I didn't know how to feel about, especially after Shin Godzilla. I know not the monster wasn't always what's it called? What do they call it? Suitmation, where they get in the suit and they do whatever. But some scenes were, or at least they try to give you the illusion that it was suitmation at times, even if it wasn't.
Yep.
And it seems like with -1, they just went all out on, like, full nonstop CG. I mean, I thought it was cool. I like the face design. It was an insane character. I liked the main characters of the story. The what's called the kamikaze pilot that chickened out at the beginning.
Yep.
And then him having to, like, face, like, his survivor's guilt. And then, like, seeing how, like, it's like a rally for, like, Japanese people to help each other out. Instead of relying on the government. And probably the scientist was one of my favorite Godzilla characters for quite a while now. I was really, really, really into the whole what's it called? Into the whole thing of how they had to figure out a way to kill Godzilla. Especially, remember how they tried to kill him first, and they had the giant bomb in its mouth. Literally, they blew half of Godzilla's face off, and he regenerated within like 5 seconds.
Yeah,
the skin just started to grow right back. And then I don't know if you noticed.
I need to see this movie so bad.
Yeah, the skin that regrew, if you noticed, it was like a lighter color because it was brand new skin, so it was different from the rest of the skin. And then in this one, like this one was a fucking mean Godzilla. This was a mean motherfucking Godzilla. The Godzilla in Shin Godzilla was more a creature that was suffering and just you didn't know what to do with itself. But this one was strictly just pure destruction. He was angry. He did not like humans at all. It was fucking devastating. And then when they show like I'm jumping all over the place. I fucking love this movie.
Yeah,
when they showed that.
I hear you.
that scene of the fucking mushroom cloud. Remember when he finally unleashes his atomic breath, and you see people fucking just beside themselves because they're basically experiencing another atomic bomb, like so recently after like everything was demolished.
That just happened.
It was fucking insane.
Probably
I fucking love this movie.
The only time the first time in the Godzilla movie history where they have properly captured the
human.
Well, yeah, no, that's not what I was gonna. But the effect of Godzilla's ray, like his like his energy beam, like the power and the impact of it.
Yeah,
I don't think any movie, like I've seen, like Shin Godzilla, like devastates Tokyo in one scene.
Shin Godzilla, yeah, but it was more, I don't know, at least to me, it seemed a little more cartoony.
Yeah.
This one was just like straight up dark.
Well, this one, like, definitely you felt the nuclear bomb comparison, like them having to experience that again. And it was like a he lets it loose and that's it. Then there's immediate like fallout from that. Whereas other Godzilla movies, it's like he channels it and moves it around and it's like destruction. This one is just like he fires it off and it's like you have to deal with it. It fucking bomb.
And that's it, yeah. And you literally he fires it off and it's a nuke. A nuke goes off. So you have like the devastation of the rings and everything. And remember when he fucking when he got that girl that was holding hands with the main guy?
Yes.
Hmm?
Yeah. It's
when you saw her like being blown away by the shock of the nuclear bomb, it was an insane fucking scene. Because you literally see like all this debris just flying through the air a million times an hour.
Well, my mouth was like, my jaw was dropped at that scene because of it's like fucking Game of Thrones, where it's like people are dying who you don't expect to die at a certain point in the movie.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Basically, again, just like the atomic bomb, it doesn't care. It doesn't care if it's a kid, a baby, a woman, whatever. I was pissed
that she pushed him into the alley, but she didn't just
that's what I was thinking. I'm like, why don't you just tackle him so you both get safe?
Yeah. Die. Seemed like it was doable, but who are we to say? We're not there at Godzilla's feet. But
that's true.
For me, this was probably the first time, and I'll be honest with you, that I got very teary-eyed towards the end of the movie and got very emotional.
Sad.
Was not. Have you guys ever seen the movie Grave of Fireflies?
Oh my god! Don't bring that up.
I refuse.
Well,
that movie broke my heart.
I know, and I can never watch it again for that reason. This movie was knocking on the door of Grave of Fireflies for me. There's a lot of comparisons to that movie, and emotionally, you go on a roller coaster ride in this movie because it's halfway through the movie you are emotionally devastated. Then you get angry. Then you get there's this desire for a character's redemption. You want something to happen. And then there's I never thought a Godzilla movie would make me feel like I was going in there looking for a big dinosaur to just destroy a city.
Some monster fights or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was not expecting the quality of the film to be this high in caliber where the human characters are so interesting and their stories
they're extremely interesting. And also what I enjoyed is like, let's say, they give you that horribly depressing dark moment, and then like even like I said, my favorite character, the scientist, kind of lets you know that they're gonna basically not go like on a suicide mission because the Japanese government, everyone's like careless with lives. They don't give a shit about life. That is basically about like living and fighting for like a better life without having to rely on others. And they did stick to that message at the very end because they made you think that it was a suicide mission that was going to basically defeat Godzilla. But basically it wasn't really a suicide mission after all. They found a way to repair or go over whatever that ejector seat is.
So I've seen probably 5 or 6 Godzilla movies. I would say this is the only Godzilla movie that actually this is my favorite Godzilla movie for being a lesser of a fan, I guess we'll say. I'm not a big fan like you three. And after this, though, it kind of makes me want to be a fan because this story is well written. The character development is, I would say, insane. Going from the war leading up into Godzilla, which is, I think, the main story. If correct me if I'm wrong. But the way they play it out, you cared about more about the people than you actually did Godzilla or the monster. It's
Well, I think
basically like
that's why I had the biggest impact. Like they make you care
Yeah,
about these
'cause
people,
you're-
and then they
you
unleash
can't connect-
Godzilla.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like when we watch like the American Godzilla, right?
You don't care.
Obviously, it's very
Didn't care
creature
about the
heavy.
people.
I
Yeah.
can't connect with a 100-foot lizard or whatever it is, but I
Yeah.
can definitely connect with a human that has, like all these things, like the survival guilt and all that stuff. It's something that you can grasp onto more,
Mhm.
like what would you
especially
do in
since
that
they treat
situation
it
type
so
thing.
seriously.
Yeah, like I would say the previous Godzilla movies, like I really didn't care about the people, like they were just there, and Godzilla, which is there too. In this case, you felt sorry for everybody, not just the main.
Yes, there was like
character.
no one that you can turn to and be like, oh yeah, that's the asshole or that's the whatever.
Yeah,
Everybody was fucking struggling.
yeah, like you didn't want anybody to die, especially the three. The I don't want to say husband and wife. The kamikaze pilot, the
Yeah.
the kid especially.
Yeah, the
And-
poor kid.
The kid,
Yeah, and I don't want to call her wife because she wasn't a wife. The
It's the mother, you could call her. She's
The
Yeah,
mother, we
the-
can call it.
yeah, the mother.
You know what you're talking about.
yeah,
But
but
yeah, very well written characters.
very well written characters. And Godzilla's just basically there, but he's not. But he's a menace. Like you just
He's
angered him or
fucking-
something like that.
He's fucking terrifying.
Yeah,
right?
and the
That-
way
I know
they,
the-
like,
Yeah, like the scene. I know it's in the ends and everything, but the scene where he's fucking stalking the fucking wooden boat,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
fucking intense as shit.
when he's in the
Like
water.
there were so many scenes in this movie where it was ridiculously intense how they portrayed the size and menace and destruction of Godzilla.
And there's a lot of build up to it. It wasn't just like it wasn't like just stomping buildings.
he's
and
That
stuff
is
like
true.
Like there's
Yeah,
only
yeah,
three,
it was like a slow reveal.
there's only 3 sequences where Godzilla's in the 3 or 4, I think, in the movie,
Mm.
where it's a lot of just the people. And I think
Yes.
that normally that would have probably been a complaint for me and
For
a lot of
Americans,
people.
let's be honest, it is because look at the movies that we produce. So that's what.
I'm
Right.
going on the
Yeah,
lines of that.
yeah.
If it was an American Western made movie,
Mhm.
yes, complaints.
Well, I mean, well, like I'm saying, but the thing is, it was released in the West and it's getting rave reviews in the West too. But it just goes to show the writing is that much better. So
Yes, it is.
Yes, yes.
I'm gonna
Yes,
talk
it
about
is,
that too.
yes, it
I'm gonna
is.
talk about that too.
right, so like writing
Go
is
on.
the most important thing. You could write anything as long as it's good, people will like it. So yeah, well, I don't know what's wrong with that.
Repeat that. Say it
Yeah,
again.
right. The writing is good. See the Barbie movie, for example. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
you had all your
Barbie movie's good.
transsexual,
I
and you
watched
had
it.
all
It's
your
really,
woke
really, really
I
good.
didn't
content.
say it was bad.
You had all kinds of great stuff that's timely and woke. You could go woke and get rich. You know what I mean? Barbie movie is the
Absolutely.
greatest example.
Well, somebody told that to
Um,
Disney and
Hey,
not working out.
no,
I'll say
no,
this.
it's
I'll say this really
bad
quick.
writing.
I'll say this really quick.
Mm.
Godzilla, it took what 15 million to make, which is pretty low compared to 22 million or whatever that
Wait,
Disney
hold
has
on.
produced. What?
Minus One cost how much?
15 million?
15 million. I think that's right. The budget's not that high.
Yeah, it's pretty
Seriously?
low. Pretty low. Yeah,
I mean,
and that,
Oh, wow.
This was made by
It-
efficient Japanese film production. This was not.
Holy crap! You cannot
Wasteful.
see that on.
can't see it.
Yeah, this is not wasteful.
Well, that's true, yeah,
American
yeah.
production.
Yeah,
That's
but
true,
even
okay.
the cinematography in this movie, it's spot on. Like I said, I've
Yeah,
only
it's
seen like 5 or
gorgeous,
6 Godzilla movies. This is my favorite one out of the ones I've seen. Story, cinematography, even Godzilla himself, like it seemed like they paid homage to the original Godzilla in the suit, and it was like if that and the CGI Godzilla had a baby.
Yeah,
it
so
has
that's their
it's like a
intention.
mesh of both, and it's like even terrifying. He has that slow movement like in a bodysuit, but at the same time, it's like terrifying. It works. It's hard to explain, but it works.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you're right. There
Other
was some
Godzilla
like when
movies, like,
they
man,
had a
There's a-
low angle shot when he was like walking over people and just stepping on everyone.
yeah.
Like his little arms were on the side, like in the rubber suit. He wasn't like moving them; they were just kind of stiff. I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Really quick.
Eh.
Minus One's budget was much higher than that.
How
Oh,
much?
The
What was
director says it was higher. He said he wished it was only 15 million.
How much?
Oh,
was
okay,
it?
so
He hasn't. They are not saying how much it was, but the
Well,
director came out and said that it was not.
Well,
15
can we
Yeah, he
say
probably has
that?
some
I say it's a
NDA or
whole lot
something.
less than what Marvel's been doing. I know that for a fact. I know it's not up there with
Hey,
Captain
what's your
Marvel.
problem? Like, oh
Ed
my
going
God.
after Marvel. I mean, he's not. He's apparently okay with Legendary doing
No,
whatever they want with
here's what I'm
MonsterVerse.
saying. Here's what I'm
But
saying.
Marvel,
Here's what I'm saying. So I don't know the names of the ones who made this movie. I had to find out later, but they
Asians,
said, sure, yeah,
Asians made this
but
movie.
they didn't do
Bastard.
anything. Hold on, they didn't do
It can't be
anything.
Batgirl though.
They didn't
Can't be Batgirl.
they didn't do
But-
anything woke wise or representation wise, false representation, whatever. They didn't do anything that the West is doing right now. And yet,
What's false representation?
Yeah, but I just said Barbie. Barbie does it.
Well, no.
I'm
What's
talking about Disney. I'm not talking about
what's
Barbie.
false representation? Ed?
Well, in my opinion, just
your
swapping
definition.
a character. Yeah, swapping a character because of let's say this. We all know Superman is
An alien
Okay.
from
an
another
alien.
planet.
Okay.
From another planet.
Yeah, from another planet.
Mhm.
So let's say he was all of a sudden Asian or black or Latino or whatever.
Mhm.
The only reason why a company would do that is to bring in a certain demographic and bring in more money.
Or there's
That's
a good
the
story.
only
to
reason.
tell.
Yeah,
Hold
there's a
on,
good
hold
story
on,
to
hold
tell.
on, hold on. This is where I'm going at.
Sure.
So far, Marvel has not produced a good story. All they've done is send messages. They're
Okay.
focusing more on messages rather than story.
What messages
I
are
don't
they trying
know.
to
I
say?
mean,
What are they trying to say?
Yeah, what messages are they trying to portray?
How do you say this?
I don't
How do
know.
you say
In a
it?
How
nice
do you
way.
say that?
In a nice way.
But I want you to say it.
Yeah, I want you to say whatever you want to say,
So-
man.
What is the messaging?
Yeah, Bandita Max, like,
What is the messaging at
Oh,
Underground
wow.
that
Even-
they're trying to say?
Oh, no.
even his dress was saying, "Get this man a shovel."
Hey, I'll dig the show up for you all, not for me. The show was for you all, not me. I
Yeah.
got the golden shovel here. Call me
Sure.
John Cena.
Black girl's hack saying, "Don't do it. Ed. Don't do it."
Don't do it. I want to do it.
Say
I
what you
believe
s-
in you, Ed.
Hey, speak. Hey,
I believe in you.
say it with your chest, man.
Ed, you
I'm
already
not- I've been saying it. I've
you
been
already
saying
put
it.
all
I've
Asian
been
women
saying
on
it.
notice tonight.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I
Why don't you
love.
go?
I
Do you,
love.
rest.
do you imagine
I love
there's
all
a
of it.
there's a female Asian actor and she's like been training her whole life to be Batgirl.
Batgirl,
She listens to his podcast
No,
like, oh,
yeah.
All right, let's bring this up then.
oh shit, he's really going for her.
Snow White.
Sure.
There's been a lot of talk about Snow White and
Ed, please
who's
don't.
playing.
I'm
Don't
just
do it.
playing around.
You
Don't
asked
do
for it, did he
this.
not?
Yeah,
Yes,
No,
we
I
know,
know. I was
you
just
asked
playing
for it.
around.
Yes,
I was
yeah, I
playing
know.
around. Let's
Flame
move
on.
on.
Flame on.
I'm just
Flame
saying.
on.
Blame
I'm
on.
just saying.
Yeah.
No, I
I'm
want him to
saying-
go. I want him
I'm
to
saying-
get go.
No,
All-
no, I'm not gonna
all-
let Ed do
I'll
this
just
to
say
himself.
this: all I
No,
want,
Ed,
and
no,
all
Ed is
the
grown.
other
He can do
people-
what he
Hold on,
wants.
hold on,
You're a
hold
good
on.
friend,
Do you
Green
not
I'm
Turtle.
say
You're a
saying
good
this- I'm saying
friend.
this
Shut up.
in a nice way
Yeah.
possible.
Uh,
All I want and what other people
He
want is
really
a
wants to
good
suffer.
story. It's a good story, not
So do we all.
some,
So
We
do
all
we
not
say
all.
that,
some
yeah.
message, not
We
some
all agree.
message. We just want a good story, entertainment. Movies and video games are supposed to be a way of escape, not to be a message to per se.
Hmm.
And we've been seeing that with Marvel,
Mm-hmm.
Disney. What else is Marvel producing? Oh, and Star Wars, and it has not worked out well. Numbers don't lie.
I don't actually think that's correct. 'Cause I believe the last 3 Star Wars movies actually were extremely profitable. They made a lot of money. So that was
It's
con-
good.
that's kinda
it's-
wrong.
Ed,
it's-
what do you think is the commonality between all those films that you just listed?
Star Wars, Marvel, and what else? What was the other one? Disney.
Yes.
They've all kind of followed the same trope of messaging rather than entertainment.
And that
And which message
is,
would that be?
Yeah.
You're asking for this?
Yeah.
Can we
I'm
just say
messing
this?
around. No,
can we
don't
can
do
we
it.
say
Don't
can we
do
say
it.
the disclaimer real quick? The views of the Ed Underground do not represent the views of the other hosts or their spouses or just humans in general.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, all I'm saying is that
All complaints, please send them over to what is it? The Ed Underground.
I'll ask you this question: Is it working?
Yes,
Is it working?
it is working. Absolutely,
It is not working.
Barbie
It is
made a
not
lot of
working.
money.
Look at
Barbie made a lot of money, and the thing is this, Ed. So
you
this is
I'm asking Disney, Marvel, Star Wars. I didn't say anything about Barbie or any other property that I may know or not know of.
Why aren't you saying, why are you disregarding Barbie? It's the
Because
success.
my whole talk has been, even before Barbie was even announced to be a movie, has
Mhm.
been Disney, Marvel,
Right.
and Star Wars, which
You
is
know that's
owned
owned
all
by
by
Disney.
Disney. Yeah, that's
Yes.
what I'm saying.
But-
All
Right.
Oh,
owned,
no.
get it? All owned by
hold on.
Disney.
Right.
Hold on.
Disney taking beloved characters
Ed.
that were known for entertainment, and then all of a
Mhm.
sudden Disney buys them and uses it for messaging. What's up?
Mhm.
Just a quick aside, just reading the chat. I think Black Girl's hack has had like a cordyceps like mushroom with Ed genes installed into her head.
Mhm.
She wants to talk about sand and toes. What do you think about that, Ed?
Mm.
Do what you
Sand
gotta
and
do?
toes.
Ed, what if it's my toes in sand?
Yeah,
Do
with
what you
sand.
gotta do?
What do you
Does that
think?
get you going?
Do what you gotta do?
And it's
Okay,
like, and so he sees
do you gotta do?
Dark Side's toe footprints, and he sees something being dragged behind him,
Do you gotta
and
do?
he's like,
Oh,
man,
when he
Yeah.
sees Darkseid's footprints, he just like goes down and sniffs.
Sniffs, yeah.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. So the majority of
Wait, is he
I'll
going
go-
back to it?
Yeah, he's
I'll-
circling
because-
around. He's circling around.
Man, we're trying to
You know
get
what?
you to
You
move
fly
on,
out of the disaster. He's
I'll say this.
circling around.
I'll say this and continue to move on. I'll say this. The majority of
He made it out.
hold on. The majority of Christian movies, what is it all about? It's about messaging, right? Not really about entertainment. Entertainment's kind of last. It's all about messaging. Like, oh, there's this message or
Yeah, and they
good
suck.
feeling type
Yeah.
thing. Oh, they suck.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, because the story sucks. Because they're all about the messaging.
They're about the messaging?
Yeah, and the story sucks.
Oh, the story sucks,
Yeah,
but
the
that's what
story
you
sucks.
that's what you think.
The
That's what you
chat
think,
is hilarious.
but
Chat's wild. Chat's wild today.
But
Yeah,
let's switch
Yeah.
it up. What if I
they're
don't
loving
know.
Unleashed Dead, or sorry,
if-
Unhinged.
Yeah.
They're
What
loving
if,
Unhinged.
what if-
Chad, I'm trying to get him back on track. These two assholes keep trying to.
doors.
Hey, Abs, I apologize, Ed. Keep going. Keep
What
going.
if you switch it up and made, I don't know, Captain Marvel or who else was an actual character that was messaging? I'll just throw someone else.
Ed-
Wolverine.
Ed
or
is one
Cyclops.
beard away from being that guy in the corner of the
Pause.
street talking to himself.
What
just
if
going on
think about it.
random, like
what if our
non-tangent,
beloved
like,
characters that we
subjects,
all grew up
nothing
with?
relating to each other.
What if he grew up with all these
Like
you know,
even right
well-known
now, he has
characters,
not
all of a
stopped
sudden
talking
start
or
talking about
acknowledged it. See what I
messaging
mean?
and stuff like that?
Okay, and you
Out
know
of
what?
that story.
Ed,
just saying.
I'm going to combat you once and for all on this topic. Ed
Once
Underground.
and for all.
Yes, let's talk about this. So why is it that the MCU, right? You go you go in on the MCU, right? You say it's woke and this, that, and the other. And that's a very easy way to argue, or that's a very easy way to cop out of something you don't like. You say, oh, well, I don't like it because, or I don't agree with it. Oh, I'm just gonna say MCU. Did you have the same I guess attack for, let's say, Multiverse of Madness, right? Like, did you have the same? You didn't like it. We all said we didn't like it. So
Yeah.
why didn't you say MCU? Oh, they're doing bad. Is it possible that is the woke narrative that you think it is, and you say woke is woke? Go woke, go
Go
broke.
woke, go broke.
Even though Darkseid has, even though you went on for 30 minutes, like let me
less than
let me cook. Darkseid brought you an example of Barbie, right? That's what most people would consider a woke movie. It has a meaning to it, or a subliminal meanings to it, but still was very successful. Why is it that you automatically assume just because there's a female protagonist on it that it's a woke movie just because they're females?
Whoa.
It could just been a bad. It could have been just a bad story. It could have been a bad story. So why is it? Why do you say the MCU? Oh, look at it as the MCU, and it's bad because it's MCU. They're going woke and so forth. Could it be possible that there was a female protagonist movie that just turned out bad because it did not have a good story? It didn't have great writers behind it, and just went bad. And it just so happens that the main characters, the main actors in the movie, were just happen to have a certain chromosome pair. So why is it?
Nope, false.
I mean, why is it false? Tell me.
Okay, here's a great example. Batwoman, that's on the CW. Have you seen Batwoman on the CW?
Batwoman on the CW? Yes, I watched the episode too.
Okay, how many times did they?
Why don't you use the Marvel movie you're talking about as an example instead of jumping around to other things? You keep talking about Marvel, and now you're jumping off Marvel.
Well, you're jumping off of Marvel too and going to Barbie. And
talk about the movie.
Talk
about the movie.
You keep saying MC. You say MCU.
No. You are the one who keeps talking about it.
Is Barbie part of the MCU or in Marvel or Disney? No, I didn't talk about Barbie at all. You guys brought up Barbie, so why not bring up Batwoman?
Yeah, but that's not the example where you're using.
That's not the example that I was bringing up either. I didn't say anything.
Okay, so what, Ed, what are you talking about exactly? What is that thing that you have been avoiding? Saying
not avoiding.
Okay, are you talking about something?
I just want a good story. I don't want someone to be swamped because of messaging or money. Hey, if you want to use a
who was swamped in the Marvels?
Well, no one was swamped in the Marvels. It was a bad story.
There you go.
But they use known existing characters for messaging for their own purpose and reasons. That's all I'm saying.
Yo, I hate Ezra so much.
What was the messaging?
Who heard us, Ed?
Who heard us? Probably the beanie, to be honest.
Yeah, the beanie.
The beanie is nice and warm.
The beanie is just.
The beanie is nice and warm.
His enemy. I can't even talk. Enemy number one.
Well, okay. So how many times? So all right.
Great tension.
So let's go to Marvel. In the Marvels, I forgot her name. Who was the one that phased out? The black girl. What's her name?
Oh man, that's gonna be the caption of the movie poster.
Darkseid.
This is a lot of tension.
No, I don't like it when they're using characters. One line that was said, you use your black girl magic or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or
what about that one line?
Yeah.
That one line killed the movie.
No, I'm just saying it's been in every other movie, something like that. When it was.
So what's wrong with that line? What's wrong with that line?
Why use it?
Why not use it?
It's
relatable to the character. So the thing is,
was that line ever used similar to that once with Falcon, Captain America, any other of the male
black girl magic? No, it was not used
something
with that.
like that, or black guy magic or something like that. Was something like that used for?
That's not a saying. Black girl magic is a saying that's existed now.
Did they have to say it? Or black? Or hold on, Cowboy Bebop. They switch.
Again, no. Stick to the Marvels. Stick to the Marvels.
He's going to the same.
No, you want to go to Barbie? Hold on, you want to go to Barbie? No. I'm going to something else too. You want to go to Barbie? I'll go to Black. Not Black One. What's her name? Batwoman and Cowboy Bebop. That was on Netflix.
Okay, bad writing. Bad writing.
Bad writing.
Cowboy Bebop's a great story.
Hold on.
Bad writing.
It's bad writing, but they would not have done that if it was a male.
Why not?
Why they got to do it to a female protagonist? Like I said, I want female protagonists too, but why you got to do this whole woke crap? Just give us good writing. Like,
hold on.
What's woke? Where's woke?
Yeah, give us an example.
All right, so Batwoman, when she first
He's
saw
really
the
on
Batsuit,
Batwoman.
I'm
We
just
have
saying,
not.
was it
We have
good?
not. We have not watched Batwoman. I have
You've
not
seen the
watched
trailer.
Batwoman.
You've seen the
I've seen
trailer.
a few episodes.
Yeah, but I
You've seen
can't
the
judge a
trailer.
show on a trailer. I have not watched
Well,
Batwoman.
I've seen a few episodes. It is terrible writing, and
All
they
right,
say
that's
that,
your opinion. I haven't seen it.
not just my opinion. not
Okay,
just
but
my
I
opinion.
haven't seen it. I can't make. I've seen the Marvels though. Why don't
All
you
right,
stick to
so
the
there's
Marvels?
one scene in Batwoman, and Creamcast, you've probably seen this. Maybe you've seen it when she sees the male Batsuit and says, "You know what? It looked better on a woman," or something like that. Just dumb lines like that throughout the whole series. It's like, where is the writing? Where are we going to get to the point where, okay, you're here fighting crime? Who are you? They're talking about, oh, it looks better on a woman, or hey, I'm having my whatever tonight, or let's have a slumber party, or stuff like that. Just give me a story. I don't want to hear about all this.
Oh my
woke
god, this is so
crap.
boring. What
Exactly,
can we do
just like
something
the
else?
movies.
Oh my god.
That's all.
Yeah, this is
I
a
just wanna
crazy.
hear
Yeah,
the
this
story.
is a crazy Godzilla review.
And
It is a crazy Godzilla review.
when you
You all
yeah,
open the doors.
We should
No,
get
no, no.
back
You
to-
open the door. No, no, no.
All right,
This
so
is
going
you
back to
open it. You
Godzilla.
open the door
Going-
every single
going
time. Like
back
when
to
you review
Godzilla.
a movie, you
Going
say
back to
something.
Godzilla.
Oh well,
Yes.
Godzilla. I mean, it's better than the MCU. Like, just leave. Like like
is.
you guys literally reviewed.
Yeah, but you
this
don't know what
weeks
that
ago.
when we confront you with what does that mean? You are all
Okay,
over the
what
place.
does it mean? Going back to the point I was
No,
going,
no, no, no. I'm
getting
not
to,
asking you. I'm
no,
just
you were asking me other questions, which led to
Oh,
all
God.
this fiasco. So going back to the point I was trying to get across in the beginning, the reason why I say this is better than MCU
Mhm.
is because this is a well-written story that's focused on story rather than representation and race swamping and just crazy stuff like that, or trying to get a message across. It was about a story. You fell in love with the characters. You fell in love with what they were going through, their story, not about, oh, let's talk about politics and white girl magic or black girl magic or black male or some crazy stuff like that. They focus on the story and you fell in love with it. If these were Latino characters, I want the same story in it. If these were any other race,
Godzilla comes up.
Yeah.
Hey, that's it.
That's what I don't want. That's what I don't want. Just
Anybody want me to fry chicharrones?
that's what I don't want. Just goofy stuff like that.
Dirt.
Like in Shin Godzilla, he just turns into a low rider or something like that. Yeah. But to be
Godzilla's,
fair,
like, stomping on the city with a
I'm just saying
lowrider,
this
going up and
this
down.
movie did exceedingly well than the Marvels. Even the recent movie that came out from Disney, Wish, it's beating them in the box office because it's all about story. That's what I want. I want a good story and be entertained, and we got that both. That's all. And then you guys open doors to other things. But go
And
on.
you opened the door, but you got immediately confused when you walked out of that door.
No, you opened
my
the door. I
God.
just walked through it and cooked and burned your houses down because I can cook pretty good. But
I'm still confused, and I have no idea what you're
Baby.
talking about. So
I am completely lost.
I'm
I checked
completely-
out probably
And
about
you've
30
talked-
minutes
you've
ago.
the majority of this Godzilla review
Oh,
was
my
Ed
God.
talking, and I still don't understand what happened. What black girl magic moment ruined your, like, what happened to you? I'm not sure. Like,
nothing happened to me. I'm good.
it's a series of books, I know that, for little black girls, and it's very popular.
well, the thing is
What are you talking
Ed brought up a
Black
very
girl magic.
yeah. Well, something I found very interesting about this whole
Mhm.
conversation.
You know what I'm
is
talking
that-
about.
Is that
No, I don't.
Ed's saying about race swamping, right? Literally, the legendary
Hold on.
Godzilla is supposed to be.
Michael
Oh,
B.
Jesus
Jordan.
Christ.
He was asked by Oprah live on TV.
Black Girls Hack wants to know, did you see Wish? Because, yeah, you were really critical of the movie Wish.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not going to see it. The trailer looked pretty bad to me. The animation looked pretty bad to me. I'm not going to see it.
Hey,
I'm
there you
just
go.
saying-
Black Girls Hack. He doesn't need to see the movie to know it's a bad,
movie because
Alright.
it's
Whoa,
woke.
whoa, whoa, hold on. I
And
didn't
then
say it was
he
a bad
may have
movie.
spotted a black girl
hold
or
on.
an Asian woman
Hold
in
on. No, I didn't say it was a bad
Behind
movie.
the beanie.
False.
Oh,
I didn't
the
say it was a bad
memoirs.
movie. All I said was that it's beating Wish in the box office. Now, the Marvels I seen, that was terrible. I didn't say I saw Wish. I didn't say it was a bad movie either.
So
I'm
if
just
Wish
saying
if
it's
Wish
being
was
Wish.
woke movie, and for some reason I don't even know what Wish is, honestly. But
It's
if
a
Wish
Disney movie. I'm not saying it was woke. I'm just saying that Godzilla is beating Disney in the box office. That's all I'm saying. I didn't say
Yeah,
Wish was a good
yeah, 'cause-
movie or bad
'cause
movie.
he's
I didn't say
Godzilla.
I've
There's a
never
cor-
seen it.
but
Didn't
why
say
is
it
there a
was woke or
correlation
broke or
between
whatever.
Godzilla beating Wish and you know nothing about Wish. It's like saying, oh well, let's say a car beat an airplane while it's flying, but actually airplane's not moving. But there's a correlation in between the two. Like there's literally you're just making things up at just to talk at this point. Because you don't know anything about Wish. So how do you know it has anything to do with Wish or it has nothing to do with Disney?
In the box office. That's all I said. I didn't say it was good or bad.
But why'd you use as a comparison though?
It's Disney, that's why.
So just because this is a Disney movie, therefore it's bad because of your bias.
Like I said, I didn't say Wish was a good.
It looks bad,
movie.
But you say it looks bad.
I said the animation looks bad.
So that's the reason why it's not successful. But why are you comparing Godzilla, a good story, but you don't even know anything about the story about Wish?
If I see a trailer and I think it looks bad, I think it looks bad. And I say the story's bad, I just think, okay, I'm not interested in it because the trailer's supposed to pull you in. If you're not pulled in by a trailer, you're not going to see it. That's their job to do, is to pull you in by a trailer. When I saw the trailer, I don't know the story. I don't know if it's woke or whatever like that. I think it's an original movie, I think, because I never heard the word or movie previously of a movie called Wish. Never heard of that. I'm just saying the trailer looked bad, animation-wise. Not interested. And I think they could do better. I mean, they got Pixar under the belt. Pixar movies have looked gorgeous. And compared to Pixar, Wish looks pretty bad. That's all I said. Looks. I didn't say the story was bad because
you compared the story. So the thing is that you compared the story. So let's compare apples to apples, right? You said that Godzilla has a great story, therefore it's making more money than Wish. But you know nothing about Wish. You don't know the story. So even if it looks bad, to you still know nothing about the story. So how are you comparing the two and say, oh well, Godzilla has a great story and it's beating Wish because it's Disney, it automatically sucks as a story, but you don't know the story.
I'm just going by what the reviews say, what the papers say.
So you don't know yourself.
Hold on, no, I'm not going to see Wish. I don't want to see it.
But you don't know yourself. You're just making observations.
I don't know, but from what I've seen on paper, Wish is not doing well compared to Godzilla.
You've never seen anything on paper. First off, you saw it on your computer screen, so that's a lie in and of itself. You ain't never pull up a newspaper and be like, "Man, let me read this."
You know what I mean by paper.
I don't know what you mean by paper.
Real quick,
on the website that's what was it called, Rotten Tomatoes or whatever.
Real quick, Box Office Mojo, Godzilla Minus One worldwide is 57 million.
Sweet.
Wish is 107 million right now worldwide.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Go ahead. Keep going with what you were saying.
I hate you so much, Darkseid. I hate you. You know what you're doing.
Weekend?
That's worldwide. That's worldwide gross right now.
Okay.
Total.
Sweet.
Up to this moment.
Just sweet. How much did I do against the Marvels?
You want me to find out?
Sure. Go for it.
Okay, the Marvels? Sure.
Well, the Marvels has been out longer, but sure.
Oh, so do you want me to check or because you already got the?
It's up to you. All I'm saying is it's a better story than the Marvels. I've seen the Marvels. I regret seeing the Marvels, but it's a better story.
Well, you were talking about Wish, so I brought up Wish. I could check Marvels.
I brought up Wish because it's from Disney.
All right. I mean, hey, you know what? Ed, you're the boss here, man. Let me put up.
Yes, I am the boss. Daddy's home. Right. So,
Ed, what do you think? Do you think a Godzilla superior movie is going to be beating the Marvels?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I do not. That's why I'm asking you.
All right. Worldwide, $202 million. $202,500,000. So it's a little bit more.
Who's that?
That's the Marvels.
The Marvels. Yeah. So
the Marvels.
They've been out longer, right?
Yeah, that's true. So you want me to go back to Wish? I can bring that number up again if you want. That's why I brought that up the first time. No? Oh, you're good.
Like I said, all I want is a good story.
Cool.
That's all I want. We have not gotten any good stories recently from Marvel.
Gotcha.
That depends.
And like I said earlier, Michael B. Jordan was asked live on TV by Oprah, would you like to play Superman or Clark Kent? And he said live on TV, I'd rather not play Clark Kent. I'd rather play the Black Superman, which I highly respect that.
And we told you why he said that. So
yeah, and he said why he said that because he'd rather play the Black character, Black Superman, which I really respect that. He said that live on TV too.
Yeah, but we all know what he meant, so that's right.
What did he mean? What was your interpretation of it?
My interpretation was he wanted to be in the DCU. There's already a Clark Kent, and he's the Clark Kent Superman, and he wanted to be in the same universe as that already established actor and character. So
Beloved
obviously
actor and character.
Yeah, you
He
can't
wanted
have
to be
two.
an established,
How do you do that then? You create another character. But I'm
which was
sure
already created.
the man wants to play Superman.
No,
Okay.
he's saying
the question was, do you want to play Superman?
Yeah,
There's only one Superman. You could
there's a few
slap all
other
kinds
ones.
of- there's only one Superman. And I think if you'd be like, hey, do you want to play Superman or you want to play some red number 2 Superman? You want to play Superman, especially Michael B. Jordan, an incredible actor.
He is.
And I feel deserves to get the lead role of Superman. I think he's a great
I
actor.
think so too.
I'm
The
just
one
saying.
he wants to play.
And I'm just saying, like, I would love to see a black Clark Kent played by Michael B. Jordan. That would be amazing.
I'd like to see a black Calvin Harris, who is Superman.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh God.
Is that the guy in the Republican debate?
Well,
I don't
I'm
know who
sure.
that is. Calvin
I'm
Harris.
sure if he did play that character, a lot of people.
Nobody
know
knows who Calvin Harris is. Like his
Then they can know.
Calvin
Calvin
Harris.
Harris.
who's Calvin Harris?
I don't know.
He's,
It's a struggle
another Superman.
character. You got to dig up. You got to dig up this character. Basically,
He's another Superman.
Yeah, it's Valzad, baby. All right. Based on that statement,
Yes.
Godzilla is amazing.
Godzilla is the greatest thing to ever happen to
This has got to be the
cinema.
greatest review of Godzilla in the world. Can you imagine the director of Godzilla is like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
What is this? What is this shit?
Listening to and talk about fucking like messaging and the movies.
Yeah, he's going from
Hey, it was a good story.
that girl. He's like,
Yeah.
he's like,
Oh my
he's like,
goodness.
It was a
he's like,
good
is my
story.
movie getting compared to Batgirl? Like, what the hell is this?
It was a good story.
Oh man.
Well, our adventure
enjoyed it.
continues here.
Yeah. Oh god. Like I honestly
enjoyed it.
feel
Oh.
dumber after this conversation.
I
Yeah.
enjoyed
But go
the
ahead.
story.
Holy moly.
Yeah. Let's wrap up the.
Yeah, let's wrap
Let's
up
wrap it up.
Godzilla.
'Cause I'm getting a migraine.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Absolutely, Godzilla is amazing. It's a different Godzilla movie than previous Godzilla movies that have existed. I like this trend that Toho's on here. They're doing
Yes.
one at a time. Like they're
Yes.
not trying to create the universe. They're just kind of making one good movie at a time. And I don't know. I'm kind of like, I wanted a sequel to Shin Godzilla. Now I want more of this.
Yes.
But
it's like,
I kind of like, I don't want any more of this because it's kind of perfect.
well,
what I mean?
usually Godzillas don't really follow each other in
They
Japan,
don't.
at least.
They don't.
They're kind of the story unto itself. So
Well,
more than
that's more
likely, the
recent.
new Godzilla will be a new retelling.
Well, this
Well,
is the
maybe
the
they
new
do-
Godzilla, right? The new Godzilla doesn't. They're independent, but the old Godzillas used to actually be
No, they
tied
could
to one
still-
another.
They could still do that. So there's the eras, the various
Sure.
eras.
There's
of
eras,
Godzilla.
but like I know, like the first one is the one that's considered canon across all of them, right?
Yeah.
Every Godzilla movie,
Except Shin, I guess. Except Shin.
Shin
but-
is-
no,
yeah.
shit, except Shin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
Godzilla movie is a sequel to the original Godzilla movie. Like,
Yes.
or every movie that is a sequel and starts another series.
Mhm.
So,
Now,
no,
how do you think this Godzilla will compare to what's the new one coming out? Godzilla and Kong.
we didn't talk about
New
that. Yeah,
Kingdom?
the trailer came out for the new movie, and I gotta say that after watching this movie, I could care two shits about that.
Yep,
Like,
and that's what
I
I'm getting
really-
at.
I was so hyped
Two-
before watching Minus
Absolutely.
One.
But
now
really.
That I've seen Minus One, I'm like, oh,
You've seen
I
the
don't
light.
I don't.
know.
I'm like, it's like it's like eating a steak at a 5-star restaurant, and then somebody throws a package of like fruit
Arby's.
roll-ups at you. No, it
Yeah.
feels cheaper than that. It
Oh,
feels
wow.
cheaper than that. Yeah.
I give it some credit,
yeah,
Arby's.
yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna like. Here's the thing: the MonsterVerse is made for Americans. It's flash and bang and
And that's
you know
what
what?
I'm getting at too.
But
I'm
you know
getting at that too.
well, hold on. But that's not bad. That's good. I think American Godzilla scratches an itch. It's the blockbuster, big, dumb, and full of cum Godzilla that we all love.
I don't
right?
love it.
I love it. I love it. I love kaiju. I love kaiju.
I love both.
I love kaiju
they're,
too.
They're charming in their own way.
And
Yes.
there's a variety of kaiju movies that come out.
Yeah.
I like them all, and the big dumb ones are just as fun. And this is a new road. The thoughtful, well-made kaiju movie. Hey, I'm out for that too. So I mean, we could have both. Why not both?
I guess.
Well, to be fair, I mean the dumb kaiju movies. I mean, we can't as Americans, we can't necessarily like the original concept of Godzilla was supposed to be an aftermath of World War II, and then it was supposed to be Godzilla is the effect of nature of humans and their effect on nature. So I mean, as Americans, we really can't relate to the original concept of Godzilla. So the fact that they changed it more to the MonsterVerse for us, I think is one, smart, because as we've seen, Godzilla, even in the past, Godzilla has never really been a staple in American culture as it has been in Japan. That's just that's a point blank fact.
Yeah,
it's more important
to
to Japan and so forth than it has been in America. So the fact that we have two different ones,
also because it touches on a lot of Japanese sentiments.
Yes.
So like this one again was everything having to do with World War II, the nukes. The previous one, or I'm sorry, the -1 was about like the tsunami. So like you're right. It would be hard for Americans to, like, even for me or for all of us, I'm sure we missed a lot of stuff that only Japanese people would kind of catch in -1 that we would not be aware of.
The rice concept. Rice was very scarce back then.
Well, food, everything commodity was scarce in post-war Japan.
Yeah, but that mean lady, like, I thought she was mean in the beginning, but then she gave rice to the baby, and it just showed her kindness, because rice back then was very scarce, hard to find, and for that character, that lady, to actually give rice to that baby showed a lot of kindness. So that's a Japanese Asian thing. That's you would really take that to heart if you're, an American without no knowledge of it.
I don't think kindness is a Japanese trait. Rice might be. I don't.
Maybe it's what that's trying to say.
I don't know. I think
giving of rice is like a cultural.
Yeah.
No, Darkseid knows he's just he's messing with it.
I was gonna say Shin Godzilla was a commentary on the Fukushima nuclear disaster. The government.
Yes. Sorry, not the
No, but I think it's right. You're right. Japan has and constantly experiences, poor Japan, earthquakes, tsunamis, nuclear disasters. Like they. You're right. The Godzilla is seated in what they experience, so it has a bigger impact to them than it does for us. And the MonsterVerse, I think the last movie tried to tie it into like global warming, like the monsters are.
Yeah, I think so.
So they need to see like what your connection to the MonsterVerse is, and the Japanese one is so much more intimate and close to them. So you're absolutely right.
Have you all seen any commercials for -1? I haven't seen one.
Any what?
Commercials. Well, I don't watch a lot of TV. I watch I watch mainly.
I saw them on YouTube.
On YouTube there's commercials. I've seen it.
Yeah. I mean, it will never get the kind of advertising as an American movie with a big Hollywood studio. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah. I mean,
which is crazy because it probably would do much better if they had a wider release. It didn't have a wide release, by the way.
Yeah, no, like the theater when I went to watch it, literally it's one of the smallest theaters I've been in. Like the room, I mean.
Well, I watched it,
and even
IMAX.
then, like only a handful of people were there.
Yeah, my theater has it. And my main theater where I live at, they have it. They don't have a lot of showings of it, but I mean, I'll be watching it either here or I'll be traveling this weekend. I might see it while I'm out. So we'll see how that works out. But yeah, it didn't have a large market in the United States.
Well, my theater had a lot of people in it, surprisingly, of different ages. No kids, but I would say the youngest, maybe teenagers. Everyone else had to be 20s, 30s, even a few like older people.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say this is Beyonce's fault.
Beyonce was playing at the
She
same
took up all
time.
this. She took up all the
Yeah.
screens.
She did. She did. I didn't realize a Beyonce
big.
movie was out, but
Well, you
apparently-
had to see it in IMAX. Apparently, like I literally like waited to see Godzilla in IMAX because IMAX was taken up by Beyonce. So I had one
Well,
chance
yeah.
to see Godzilla.
It's
Damn it,
what the
Beyonce.
Beehive or whatever it's called.
the Beehive.
Hey,
yeah,
hey,
man.
I'm not.
Hey,
Hey, that's
I'm
one thing I'm not gonna do.
The ad underground. Yeah,
Look,
I'm not.
I don't
I'm not-
want to. That's
Whoa,
the one thing I
whoa.
don't want to.
I'm all black girl magic here. I'm all about
All black girl
here.
magic.
Whoa, whoa,
I
whoa.
love my
Not wanna
queens.
summon
I
the wrath
love
of
my
the
queens.
Beehive.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything about Beyonce. Let Beyonce and Taylor Swift do their own thing. If they were swamped, let's talk about it then. Yeah, sure. But hey, not happening.
I have no comment.
I have no idea what
comment.
he's talking
Whatever
about.
that meant.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so,
all right,
let's
give your
do blurries.
give your blurries, guys.
All right, my blurry is a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I can't give it anything less.
Same
Amazing,
thing, buddy.
amazing.
Anything less would be criminal. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
I would say this is my favorite Godzilla movie. I've only seen 6, so I would say a 9 out of 10.
Criminal.
All right.
I haven't seen it apparently, but I already know it's a 10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah.
I'm sure,
Yeah,
it is.
it's gonna be a 10 out of 10. I already know it.
I was looking at my whole year, and there's only one movie that knocked this out of the way. It just popped right up to number 2 for me.
Mm.
well, we can do that at the later episode of Top Movies of the Year.
Oh, we will. We will.
So let's not spoil it. Yeah, let's not spoil that.
Tease.
Did the papers tell me that? Yeah, I read my paper. I read the paper and I read the review on the paper, and yeah, it said it was 10 out of 10. So yeah, I absolutely love this movie. No, I'm a huge fan. I've been a huge fan.
No,
of
you'll
Godzilla.
like it. You'll like
Yeah.
it. I'll be surprised
like
if you
it.
don't like it.
If you
Yeah.
like gritty,
Actually, you'll love it. I say.
Yeah.
I'll
If
be
it's
surprised
dark,
if you don't love it.
especially you're talking about people getting like absolutely nuked by Godzilla. You know, I like my
Yeah.
I like my
This is
Godzilla
a
dark.
very ferocious, mean Godzilla.
Yeah, that's what
yeah.
that's what I love.
He's not scary like the last one, but he's mean. I will absolutely say.
Yeah,
this
that's
guy's
true.
mean.
Scarier. Oh my God, Shin Godzilla was fucking
Godzilla-
terrifying.
Shin Godzilla
Like, you
is
have-
scary.
Sometimes I'll tell you guys. Sometimes when I go down to my basement, and sometimes there's a shape,
Yeah.
and it looks a little bit like Shin Godzilla, I just won't go downstairs.
I don't blame you.
I'm with
I
you.
don't
I'll be like,
blame
fuck
you.
it, fuck it, fuck
What
it.
I do is if I
tonight.
see that I have 2 little fairies that start singing, and Mothra gets awakened.
Mothra. Nice. Well, really quick before we like wrap it up,
Yeah.
have we been watching Monarch at all?
Yes.
Yes.
I have not.
Okay. I've been watching it too. I'm on episode 5.
It is damn good.
I was.
Holy, they did not skip on quality.
I
like,
will not
it-
give my review yet, but I.
No,
It's like
hold up. It's
watching
10
the-
episodes, so we got time on this.
Yeah, we got plenty of time.
An episode.
We got plenty of time. I don't want to. I just want to see where we're at for Monarch. Like I'm on episode 5, and I do have my complaints about it, but I am definitely enjoy. Once again, like what a time to be alive! Like who would have ever thought in a million years we would have got an actual series, live action series,
Yeah.
by a big streaming platform? That is so. Like I'm not gonna lie, it blows my mind every single time I watch
Apple.
every episode. So really awesome. Damn. Yeah, I'm
It's
excited.
amazing. It's amazing for everyone except if you're an Asian woman wanting to play Batgirl. It's a great time.
Yeah, it's great. for
Hey, after
everybody.
this, I would like to if there's any Asian Americans out there.
And
Or
if
single.
if anybody ever listens to this
There you go.
podcast that had a previous interest in you, that will dry up instantly, especially if they're Asian. If they're a human being, I think they
False.
probably will be like, you know what?
False.
I think I'm good, but
False.
you know, there's you two can still change. So I pray for you, my friend, and stay away from Darkseid's toes, please.
Yeah.
I don't
yes.
like feet.
I'll be wearing my socks every podcast now.
Now we
Now
can't.
you have
That's
to.
damn
Now
it.
you
We
gotta
can't.
be conscious.
Yeah, we can't be. Literally can't be around Ed anymore without socks on. Like
Yeah,
literally
you can't be around there with bare feet.
bare feet. Because yeah, if we're barefoot,
That's like Spanish fly for Ed. He just
This makes no sense at all, but
it's
go on.
it's okay. Ed. It's okay.
Your feet fantasies, but go on.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, you're the one that brought it up. So Anyhow, all right, let's go ahead and wrap up this episode.
All right.
I'm literally lost brain cells listening to this episode.
Take us out, baby.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode 105 of the BLRD Podcast, where none of us will ever be race swamped, I hope. But
man, I give that joke another 47 out of 46, baby. You knocked it out the park.
Yeah, baby. Anyways, this has been episode 105 of the BLRD Podcast. As always, watch and listen to us live here on twitch.tv/the BLRD Podcast. Until next time, good night and good luck. Have a good one, baby. I forget how it goes.
All right, I think we actually lost internet for a second. We lost internet for a second. So if you're on the Twitch stream, you probably missed out on that. Trust me, you didn't miss anything. But it was saying.
Yeah, it was anything
special. All right.
All right.
Blur you guys later.
Blur you later.
Blur you later.
Yeah, blur you later.